Oh, jeez. Oh, we're back at the matches. I'm Ron Owens. You're here with me now, and also the famous monster.
That's right. It's famous monster here to do commentary and do commentary.
Yeah,
that's what I'm here for.
It's we got a humdinger tonight. We have the old Triple Sandy up for grabs. Going to be a good old Takafumi City Gym. Referee Skippy Ganola is back in action, healed up from several weeks ago, and he just he had a rough night. Got a couple of collisions with some real hunks of beef, and just did a lot of bleeding. Usually don't see that in a referee, famous monster.
Referee Granola is made of twisted steel and sex appeal, and there is no better testament to that than the fact that he's willing to get back in the ring with these animals.
That is sure. That is sure. You know, I think it is just a prime condition of being just one fantastic hunk of Albertan beef. But as you can see tonight, we're gonna crown this championship. We have the trio of Axe Smash and Crush of Demolition taking on Cactus Jack, Tracy Smothers, and Mikey Whipwreck. Monster, how can you handicap this match for us?
You know, I gotta say, oh shit. I gotta say that these are three wrestlers and three other wrestlers who you don't want to get on the bad side of in a dark alley, and you definitely don't want to get even on their good side inside of a wrestling ring, because they will come and kick your shit inside out.
Well,
So the fact of the matter is, it's just gonna get down to who wants it more. In a lot of these matches, you might have somebody who can kind of play on the sympathies of the ref, but I have it on good word that our referee Skippy is gonna call it right down the middle in true Canadian impartial style.
Well, let's send it away. Referee Granola.
Fight.
As per tradition, it is a 30-minute time limit. I believe this is elimination rules, which I'm going to say favors Demolition.
We are coming in hot out of the gate right now. Look at that, a classic suplex, and he's getting up for more. Cactus Jack going into the Lion's Den right now. And Axe or Smash.
I believe that is Axe. Now it is the key. The key is the hair. That is how you can tell Demolition apart. You see, as we go from Axe to Smash to Crush, the hair length does increase as we get to Crush with that magnificent Kentucky waterfall. Tracy Smothers has been tagged in by Cactus Jack. Now, little known fact, famous monster, I don't know if you know, Tracy Smothers and Cactus Jack, as well as Cactus Jack and Mikey Whipwreck, former tag team partners at separate times. Now, that would be strange if two different teams could be at the same time, but, you know, there are multiple leagues.
It's true, they could be in different territories, you know?
Associations, even.
Yeah, the only territory they need to worry about right now is the territory of getting your ass kicked.
Well, Mikey Whipwreck tagged in, and Crush does not seem to be too concerned, although he eats that power bomb in the corner and Smash ascends to the ropes, but Crush is taking out young Mikey.
It is flying fast and furious, and now we're seeing Whipwreck try for that Mexican surfboard, and it is not going to be enough to put this slab of beef away.
Ref Granola right in there asking for the submission, even though we are less than 4 minutes into the match.
Both of these men packing that fighting spirit, but you can see that is dirty pool right there. Whipwreck with a poke to the eyes.
I would turn up your gain a smidge. Smash with the elbow to the back of Whipwreck's neck.
Face or something there. It's hard to read. Yeah.
Whipwreck tagging in Smothers. Smothers to Whipwreck. Again, seeing that devastating double power bomb. Smothers into the Boston Crab. Nobody from Demolition coming in for the save.
You know, I have it on good authority that that Crush owes them money.
Smothers fighting off the double team and getting a little sneaky. He's putting one right to the breadbasket there of Axe for putting him in the sleeper hold.
Hitting them right in the baby maker. That is how they do it in ECW. Which this is not, but if you know that's because he did that. He showed up.
I just want to to point out the fantastic job Tracy Smothers is doing, fighting off not only one but typically two men at a time here. He might be carrying this team.
That's
Speaking of ECW, for some reason, Taz is out.
Oh, it's happening now.
Little known fact, Taz is less than 5.5 feet tall. I learned that speaking to our interns earlier today.
Matter of fact, that is correct. Taz is the world thumb wrestling champion.
Whipwreck is fired up, going back for the Mexican surfboard. Smash is in danger. Ref Granola checking in. He gets out.
Right now, Taz is just the champion, is standing there wondering what the hell just happened. And also kind of showing off his chest. Good job, Taz.
These ECW originals going crazy with the double power bombs tonight. Whipwreck with a strong lariat.
Classic, like you would have seen in Philly back in the day. The Elks Lodge is being well represented tonight.
Whipwreck with a quick drop toe hold, but Smash is there to cut him off. The whippersnapper, I believe, Monster. Will this be 3?
That's gotta be it. You don't get back up from a thing like that unless other people come over and kick you. Then you get up.
A whippersnapper again. Smothers picks him up. I don't know. He might have had him.
Oh, that was a magnificent little, I was going to say a drop toe hold, but he just kind of bumped into him. It's hard to really get a sense of it with all the chaos and carnage.
Whipwreck tries to escape, and Cactus is put down and just eating shovel.
Oh.
Finally, he's getting a rest for young Mikey Whipwreck.
Just getting that canvas happening right in his face. That'll wake you up.
Trying to showing off that amazing feat of strength from the strong Hawaiian. Cactus fighting off the 2-man. Axe might be a little too wily for Cactus Jack.
You know, fighting even one of these guys would be enough of an issue, but now you got 2 of them coming at you. You got to figure Cactus has a plan, and that plan is to tag out.
Now, thing with Axe that I found is, we really don't know much about this youngster, but I've got to say, he has some maneuvers that are strikingly similar to one Mass Superstar. Now, we've never quite seen the 2 of them together at the same time in the same place, but, stranger things have happened in the world of professional wrestling.
You never know. It's hard to tell. Some of these people, they just live under that mask 24/7.
Smothers thrown to the outside by Axe, who is going after the partners. He's perhaps doing a smoke screen for Smash to get in and do some dirty pool on Tracy Smothers.
And it is just a real old-fashioned Donnybrook in that ring tonight.
Demolition.
Trio, whoa, come on. Oh.
Demolition will take a count out. They are not above it. We are almost at halftime passing this match. No eliminations.
Living up to their name in that ring tonight.
Tracy Smothers, another kick to the groin. Trying to just fight for his safety here. Smash thrown to the outside. Whipwreck and Cactus are all over him.
When you're up against 2 beasts like that, you're going to do whatever you can to sort of try to even up the odds a little. Oh, and things are getting classic out there in that. Oh, Cactus Jack. Trying to fight dirt, you can't do it.
Can't capitalize on the chairs. You're going to bring a chair to a fist fight, you might as well use it. The Whipwreck and Cactus just dropping him on the ground for some reason. Smothers, once again, eyes to the ropes. Another whippersnapper. Will this, the 3rd one, be the charm?
1, 2.
Only a 2 count. Demolition still at full force.
Each of these guys wants it bad, you can tell.
Smash.
Triple Sandy is a legendary title in this business, and I will tell you right now that any wrestler worth their salt, if they had 2 friends, was going to fight themselves down to the bone to get their hands on it.
The Triple Sandy is simply a symbol of excellence. Crush putting young Whipwreck in the trio row, kicking away in the breadbasket. Beautiful backbreaker. Whipwreck elbows out of it. Spacey Smothers comes back in. Now, we have not seen a lot of Cactus Jack in action tonight.
He's been lurking on the periphery. I got to wonder if maybe his old war injuries are playing him up or something like that. One thing you don't hear a lot about is the toll this business takes on people's bodies.
Smothers with a beautiful enziguri, but Crush able to get up and deliver a pile driver onto the chair. Now a camel clutch. Is this going to be it? Whipwreck with the save.
And it is just a car crash. It is a 6-car pileup out there right now.
Smothers tried to break the cutoff, whiffed on a drop kick, and now we have Axe back in. Smothers throws him outside. Up, everyone's back in again.
Once again, it's chaos, and here comes Jack, and he just doesn't have the nerve, I guess, to use that chair. Tracy Smothers leaving everything in the damn ring.
Oh, Axe.
What is it going to be?
Beautiful, big boot. Sent Smothers right over the top rope.
Just sent the mass over tea kettle, Owens, and the fans love it.
Axe again showing that veteran presence, able to fight off Cactus and Whipwreck. Crush back in. Smothers is a house of fire, dropping both guys off the top rope. Elbow drop to Axe. Axe is, I do not believe the legal man is. Mikey Whipwreck whiffs with that chair again. Whipwreck and Crush are the legal men. What is even going on?
Whipwreck's trying, but you can tell this would be a tough challenge for anyone. And things are indeed going to go ECW style. No! Once again, you can tell the fans are hungry for blood or thirsty for blood, however you want to consume it. I'm not a cop.
Crush, the beautiful overthrow press and a leg drop, firing up. I tell you, Monster, the way this is going tonight, back where I come from, New Jersey, this is what we call a double Malort night.
Give up.
Absolutely. Well, where I come from, which is parts unknown, we call this a Chester Rumble.
Cactus House of Fire, booting everybody, has the chair, puts the chair down, decides to just go back to the apron. Whipwreck tagging into Smothers.
And once again, Cactus just kind of looking at the action.
Yet another double powerbomb on a member of Demolition, but they are still raring to go.
Smothers is fired up.
Tracy Smothers drops. He might be all punched out tonight. Franken smash ups. Yep, elbows out of it. DDT, could this be it? He is too tired to cover. Smash is fired up. I don't know what he's got left in the tank. Off the ropes and a lariat.
Deadly.
Tracy Smothers returns the favor for working over that armor smash.
There is not an ounce of quit in this man, but is it going to be enough?
Well, he goes down low. It's a DDT on Axe. Looks like he's ready to tag out. Mikey Whipwreck back in again. Cactus comes in and goes back out. Whipwreck with the chair. Finally, we see some violence. There we go. The fans have been waiting for it. Axe has other ideas.
Axe just shrugs it off like it wasn't anything. That running, what is it, a face drop? I can't remember.
Running Bulldog. Whipwreck, though, picks up Axe. Modified pile driver of some sort. Gets the chair, drops it, firing up, picks up Axe. The grapple, Axe reverses. Yo! It is another running Bulldog from Mikey Whipwreck. Where is he getting this energy from? Tag it, Cactus Jack finally enters the fray.
With a decisive power bomb, and Jack's picking up the toys, and you know what time it is. It is time to knee him in the belly.
Well, Monster, business might be picking up, but we are at less than 30 seconds to go now. We might have a time limit draw.
Unbelievable. But if that's what's going to happen,
10 seconds left. Cactus with the chair. That is it. The ref, Granola, is throwing this out. It is a time limit draw.
Those 6 men left everything in the ring tonight. The Triple Sandy remains unclaimed.
30-minute draw.
Unbelievable. Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, do it. I'll check the settings. I think we wanted level 10. Keep feet high, team runnings high. I don't know how I feel about no time limit. I mean, surely something will end. I guess. Ooh, wait a second. There we go. I found the mulligan. There's plenty of 2 counts. Surely, if we decrease it to a 2 count, it won't go 30 minutes again. That's why I have a big brain. What else is going on in not wrestling world? Dragon Quest 7 is ready for commentary. I have my assemblage of folks and gonna probably record that in a couple weeks and dump it on out to the YouTube. That'll be great. And then figure out what I gotta do for 8 and 9. It might boogie onto 11 and then loop back. Who can say? Cross my fingers and hope the 3D, 2D, HD remake of 3 comes out. Have that one. That would be fantabulous. I could burp into the microphone. I have many options in life. Hope you've had a great week. I went to work. Had many people tell me, wow, you're good at your job. It's a welcome change for being a teacher where you just basically told you suck at everything the whole time. So, hey, I got that going for me. That's pretty good. Have my wonderful wife, Midge. She's fantastic. Had a birthday. That was pretty good. Monster was there. Midge was there. Yeah. Played Fucked Up Little Guy. If you haven't played that game, play that game. It's a good game to play. Yeah, I think the 2 count for 6-man tags is perhaps the way to go. So can I just turn off the match background music? No. Fine. I'll leave this the jury music. Oh, hey there.
Hey, I'm back.
Okay, so I figured it out. Rather than tempt fate and go to 45, 60, or unlimited time, let's just make it a 2 count, I feel like it's just crazy enough to work.
Damn. I mean, you're flying pretty close to the sun, but I'm into it.
I feel like if a 2 count in 30 minutes don't work, then we can go 2 count unlimited time, and that'll definitely happen, because we saw plenty of 2 counts.
Yeah, I feel like 3 is okay, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
It's really more about just kind of building the rhythm of calling the match. I feel.
Okay, so go to 45. Classic
Go to
TBS.
45.
The TBS time limit fashion. We couldn't do it in 30. Bring it into 45. All right. I'm with you.
So also trivia.
Yeah.
My cousin Jess is going to be emceeing a wrestling themed noise show in Manchester, New Hampshire on April 1st.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's a lot. I don't know anything about noise bands, but I do know about emceeing. So, and the reason that this came to mind is that as we have seen Andy Kaufman in this Wrestling Federation here, it occurred to me that what I wanted to do, because if you're showing up, you're doing a noise show, you want to have a belt as a prop.
Yep.
Right. And I thought to myself, it would be pretty great to have something like Andy Kaufman's Intergender World Wrestling Championship.
Yeah.
See, because it's a joke. Because for him it meant that he wrestled ladies.
Yeah.
And for Jess it would mean because it's hilarious. I'm just saying what we're all thinking.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it turns out that it has been possible to get a replica of his exact belt.
Oh my.
I don't know if it still is, and if it is, it probably would be significantly expensive, but like I'm not gonna lie, like I'll at least hear out whatever vendor.
I do know if you're desperate, you can get semi-blemish, not quite 100% accurate versions of every belt off of eBay through guys in Pakistan, I believe. For some reason, there's like a cottage industry of like Pakistani men that will just dupe wrestling and boxing and kickboxing belts. Okay,
so that's real.
I almost splurged for the Tiger Mask WWF belt once before I noticed just how incorrect it was, and I'm a pedant if nothing else. But for like also less than $200, at least for that one at the time, you could be like, well, I've blown more than $200 on way worse things.
And there is now somebody in some federation made a new intergender championship belt. And it's like pink and blue, and it's fine, but it's not.
Feels a little on the nose.
It feels a little on the nose.
Yeah.
And it does not have the cash of just declaring that this is the lineage now, and the previous title holder did this because it got him off.
Yeah. Yeah, it was very much the best worst part, it was all a sex thing.
It was all a sex thing.
Also, please note, I remembered to say that the title was up for grabs. Otherwise, this would have been for nothing, as we did last time a couple of times.
Oops.
All right. Well, we got a return contest. As is fashion, the boys could not handle it in 30 minutes, so we've increased the time limit to 45 minutes. And let's see if we can determine a Triple Sandy champion this time. Now, Tracy Smothers, last time, Monsters, you might remember, was a House of Fire. Despite Cactus Jack being the team leader, he spent most of the match out on the outside. Smothers really carrying the load. Whipwreck providing great support. Demolition, just constant team in unison. That three-man act really shows its strength.
Eyes on the prize, Owens. That is what each of these 6 men are thinking, and that is why you're going to see the kind of just unbelievable, grueling action that we saw last time here on the Superstation. I don't think none of these men left a damn thing in that ring, and I got to figure that just coming that close to it, right at the end. That's going to be electrifying them. I think you're going to see a side of these performers, these wrestlers that you haven't seen before, folks. Well, that's all I got to say about that.
Well, Monster, that's great. Let's give it up to referee Ganola and see who's going to be going to the pay window tonight.
Triple Sandy is everything. You can see here, Axe and Jack and Axe and Jack, Action Jackson.
Jack started.
Jack. Sorry.
Cactus Jack started off a little scientific for not just going straight to the brawling he is known for, but now getting a little dirty, throwing the closed fist to Axe, maybe making up for last time. Beautiful rolling neckbreaker.
Owens, I think it was George Santayana who defined insanity as doing the same thing and expecting different results. And Cactus Jack is nothing if not sane. It didn't work last time. He's going to try a different approach this time.
Cactus went for some beautiful tandem suplexes on 2 members of Demolition.
And sometimes you just want to show that you can still put on a little bit of a clinic out there before you start throwing potatoes.
Whipwreck, beautiful drop toe hold, tags in Tracy Smothers, but the big man Crush escapes, tags in Smash.
I'm sorry, you're too good at this. Okay.
Well, the thing is, Monsters, before my ex-wife Eileen kind of ruined my life, I was, something of a promising high school math teacher. So, kind of developed the pattern back then.
I remember that. It's kind of, it's good to have an origin story. Mikey Whipwreck really is showing that you don't have to have a lot of clothes on
to have a good time. Smash with some wonderful fists to Smothers. Smothers taking control again. Now, I know I'm a bit delayed here, but I do need to call out Smothers perhaps is setting up rivalry down the line with Neckbreaker. It looked, a little derivative of Ravishing Records' trademark Rude Awakening.
You know, I would think that the Ravishing One would have something to say about it. You get alone in a ring with him, and, you know, you'd be in trouble. But I got to also commend Whipwreck for having the audacity to set up a fight after the fight he's having right now.
Smothers, he's been scouted by Crush. You might have seen he missed very badly on that beautiful Enziguri that was quite effective last match for these boys.
Give up.
You know, you got to figure that the Demolition Boys have been learning just as much.
Taz back out again.
And he has Taz again showing up.
I believe that is the vaunted Kata Hajime. The big man Crush, though, I mean, they say that, you know, superior technique will take on larger size, but I don't know. Crush seemed to just wave off the youngster there, Taz.
That's right. They call it the Kata Hajime, but the boys backstage call it the Taz Mission.
Whipwreck,
And it's named
beautiful.
after.
Sorry about that,
And that
monster. I got excited. Whipwreck on that beautiful float over DDT. My gosh.
Made of excitement, and I cannot blame you. There is wall-to-wall action here on the Superstation tonight.
Smash sent into the opposing corner. Whipwreck heading over to escape. Doesn't even give him the business on the way. You know, that young Whipwreck, he can be rough. He can play by the rules. You got to respect him. Cactus firing up. Beautiful clothesline to Smash. Making up for that outing last time, or perhaps lack thereof.
And just trading soup bones in the middle of a ring. You'll love to see it.
Smash whiffs on the punch. Cactus tags in. Tracy Smothers, and Smash fights them both off before tagging in his partner Axe. Smothers again showing just, you know, he's, you know, you don't want to underestimate a Southern boy fighting off both members of Demolition before Smash momentarily gets the hold on him. There's that Enziguri.
Beautifully executed, but is it gonna? No, it probably won't.
Smash.
Look at this.
Smash was waiting for a partner to go off the ropes, but you saw the confusion, you know, going from a two-man to a three-man team. Which one is supposed to be coming off the top? Crush and Smash really got to work these things out, monster.
It's that moment where you lack the synchronicity that sinks you.
Smash get the dirty choke on the outside. Smothers manages to escape.
There's no rules outside the ring, Owens. The thing is, our referee Skippy Granola is powerless in that region. So you can choke him. Elbowing's fine though.
Smothers trying to get to his corner. Gets in the youngster Whipwreck. Here we see that double team power bomb from last match.
I believe the phrase is, "Oh my God, Owens." Yeah, that's how they do it in Philly, folks. And you can
The
you can also
whippersnapper
see-
out of nowhere, but he can't capitalize on the big man. Oh, here we go.
1, 2.
Ref Granola, a solid 2.
Close, but not quite. But you can see, by the way, that clinic is officially over. It is a brawl in here.
Another Enziguri from Smothers as he goes back to the outside. Crush now covering Whipwreck, but Smothers is right there. He's not going to leave his man out to hang. Great applause from the crowd.
Crowd's loving it. I said that every one of these men was going to be electrified tonight, and Smothers is lightning incarnate.
Whipwreck fighting off 2 members of Demolition, saving his partner Cactus Jack, taking out Smash on the way out for good measure.
And Whipwreck also. Oh, man.
There might be a future for the youngster, Mikey Whipwreck. Smash, though, taking out Cactus Jack.
He's going places. And what's also going places is this match. It is going all the way to the top, and then it's going over the top that it was going to.
Cactus,
And
double underhook. Double arm, yeah. Double arm DDT. We're 16 minutes into a 30-minute match. Cactus throwing up the finger guns. He's ready to play. He is busted open Smash. Now the chairs are coming out. Monster, are we finally going to see some... Oh, my gosh. Mikey Whipwreck.
Now it's a party, Owens. Now it is a real party, and it's just going to get even partier in here.
Cactus Jack barely beaten in the 20 count.
I don't even remember who the legal man is. Oh, it's Jack? Okay, great.
Jack and Axe. Jack and Axe.
Jack and Axe.
Axe, putting a little color on Cactus Jack, taking one of his trademark rolling neck breakers.
Axe is trying to smack Cactus Jack right in the face.
Whipwreck on the top rope, decides better of it. Shoves into the ring, goes after Crush, who had a chair, and DDTs him near, but not on it. I believe Whipwreck might be busted open.
Oh, there's animals in the ring with chairs. You don't want to come off the top rope in a situation like that.
Axe just throwing the youngster down, picks up the chair right in the back. You don't want to get hit in the kidneys with a chair. It's going to be a messy time in the bathroom.
It is getting bloody in here already. You hit him in the kidneys enough times, he'll be squirting out both ends of them.
Whipwreck is not phased by Axe swinging that chair, returns one to the kidneys.
Brutal.
Whipwreck misses the clothesline. Oh, Demolition gets him. Tracy Smothers might be there to make the save. Hits a beautiful suplex on Axe.
The urinals are going to be like that scene in Psycho tonight, Owens.
Oh. Tracy Smothers with the enziguri, rolls over Crush. Here we go. One. Granola. Oh. He might have had him if it wasn't for his teammates. Cactus is down.
And once again, it is just a good old-fashioned scrap-a-dap in there.
21 minutes into this match, there's no sign of slowing down, despite smash bleeding buckets all over the place. This Demolition team is just one finely oiled machine.
These men know what it feels like to go home without a decisive answer on who deserves the Triple Sandy, and they would rather die.
Smothers missing that drop kick.
They would rather die than go through it again.
Big man Crush really can't keep this country boy down. He goes and tags in Cactus Jack. Jack and Smothers with a double powerbomb on Crush. Is this going to put him down for good?
Just mighty, but there's still something left in him, and he's going right back to his corner. There's that psychology. There is that mental acuity of a wrestler. Oh!
Crush with a karate kick of some sort on Cactus Jack. Axe following up. However, he's in the wrong corner. Mikey Whipwreck holds it for Cactus to get the lariat. Cactus, beautiful. Swinging neck breaker. What is Axe going to do to get out of this? He's on the wrong side of the town.
They are tuning him up Pennsylvania style, Owens. It is a rumble. Bona fide.
Axe with the back body drop. Not running away from a fight, though. Still going after Cactus.
His mule still got some kick in him.
Boys just trading punches in the middle of the ring. This is a hoss fight.
Looks like these men are simultaneously taking each other behind the woodshed.
The big man Crush back in for Mikey Whipwreck. Now, normally I'd call that a mismatch, but we've seen how young Mikey's been able to pretty much have Crush's number.
Whipwreck can hold his own out there. It's that speed and maneuverability, but unfortunately, it's also sometimes the guy is twice your size, as we're seeing right now. But look, he's back up there. An amazing Hurricane Rana from Whipwreck.
Whipwreck with the running bulldog, picks up Crush again, eats one in the breadbasket. Crush throws him to the ropes, back body drop, going for the chair. What's he gonna do to young Whipwreck? Oh, a swing and a miss, swing and a miss.
It's like trying to grab hold of smoke.
You know, Monster, I wouldn't have believed if you told me young Whipwreck was going to be going punches for punches with Crush tonight. The opposing team didn't know how to react, but Whipwreck had the wherewithal to kick out as Cactus Jack sends Axe to the outside.
These men put their bodies on the line every damn night out there, but tonight is a special night because tonight it could finally mean that Triple Sandy coming home.
We've just passed the 2-minute warning mark. I don't know if we're going to see a champ tonight.
I'm sure each of these men are wondering, what is it going to take to put these guys away, and that'll probably do it right there.
No, he kicks out, a minute left. If that didn't do it, I don't know what will. We have seen so much action tonight. Cactus picks up Smash one more time. Smash counters, throws him to the ropes. Cactus going to the top rope.
Slippery
misses the elbow.
That viscous red fluid is just everywhere.
Smash finally escaping as we have 3, 2, 1. That's it.
And a bunch of blood, too.
The match is still going on.
We're going into overtime tonight, boys.
Referee Granola, you got to commend him. He knows what the fans want to see. The fans want to see a winner as Crush ties Cactus Jack into the trio low.
Cactus Jack is in bad territory right now, but he's trying to fight. Let me tell you something. Having wrestled people the size of an Axe or a Smash or a Crush before, it's like tackling a mountain. It's insane.
Crush just floors young Mikey with a headbutt. Mikey, though, counters with the DDT. And the chair. Let's see. A whiff. The big man goes out, brings in Axe. Axe has had the best luck with chairs with amongst the members of Demolition tonight.
You got to figure that chair might help Mikey even out the odds. So it's sad to see him on the business end of it.
Mikey with that quickness, that drop toe hold, beautiful. Hurricane Rana doesn't go for the cover. Number 2 doesn't go for a cover, picks him up. Whipwreck off the ropes. What are we going to see? That float over DDT, but he's too tired. Axe is up first. Clubbing young Mikey Whipwreck. Just taunted him in front of his team members, throwing him to the ground by his hair. Whipwreck, though, tags out. Tracy Smothers is in.
Once again, taking him to school with that drop toe hold.
Whipwreck and Smothers with that double power bomb. Tracy Smothers has definitely been one of the more physically violent members of the team. That karate kick again with the cover. 1, 2, 2.9. Ref Granola calling it down the middle.
With the laser-like precision.
It's the type of precision you only get when you are a Canadian Blue Books craftsman.
It's also the only kind of precision you can get from a Bulova timepiece. Their classic style and iconic look will light up any room and make any man more distinguished. That's what I was just thinking about.
You know, your monster, that does remind me, we do have an ad break that we missed because of overtime. Now, as you might know, Easter is coming up, and this Easter, make sure you make your way right on down to Carvel Ice Cream Cakes. Get yourself an Easter Opus. That's right, folks, Easter Opus. It's a wonderful little bunny-themed ice cream cake. Comes with a cone, you know. Easter is a time of rebirth, and you may or may not know this, but Easter Opus is undead, but not on Easter. Get an Easter Opus down at Carvel Ice Cream. Back to the action. Smashing Jack are just trading punches center of the ring. Tracy Smothers does not know what to do.
Tracy Smothers, you can tell he's calculating. That's the thing. You get the quickness of a Whipwreck, and then you get that predator mindset of Tracy Smothers. That man, he knows what to do when he's out there, but he's thinking. He's taking that cerebral approach. Oh! Meanwhile, over here is the Three Stooges, folks.
Cactus celebrating a little too early on Smash and gets hit by Axe. My insert leg kick has come in. Apparently, the folks at Carvel are very pleased, and we now suffer a +1 to religion. Praise be, Carvel Ice Cream Cakes.
Yeah, praise be. And also with you.
Almost.
This mess is getting messier in the ring. Oh.
Almost 40 minutes. I wonder how much extra time Ref Granola is going to let the boys go at it tonight.
Hard to say, but you got to wonder what's going to be left of them if we run to that draw. Oh, and once again.
2, 3.
That's it. Axe putting some insult on Cactus Jack, using one of his own signature maneuvers to eliminate him. That said, we still have 2 more men.
They're still only a third of the way there.
Demolition working over Tracy Smothers, not going for the cover. I think they'd be getting a little bit desperate right now.
With someone like Tracy Smothers, you want to,
that ends Aguirre.
You want to be sure. You want to, if you come at him, you got to not miss. Because he's sneaky and he'll do that. He'll just boot to the back of your head and you're done.
Tracy Smothers is one tough customer. Now, you come at him with your fist, he's going to come at you with a knife. You come at him with a knife, he's going to come at you with a gun. Oh, if you come at Tracy Smothers with a gun, you better get him down because you don't want to know what's coming next, monster.
If you come at Tracy Smothers with a gun, he will come at you with his boot to the back of your head.
Taking both smash and crush down to the mat with kicks to the groin. Tagging and Mikey Whipwreck here is that double powerbomb. Hasn't eliminated a member of Demolition yet, but certainly putting the hurt on him.
State Athletic Commission actually requires us to register Tracy Smothers' feet as lethal weapons. He is holding back and using maybe a tenth of his total power.
Whippersnapper, but he's too hired to do the cover. Axe is just trading blows with the youngster. But he's still in the wrong corner. Even that karate kick can't put him down. DDT, can he move the cover? No. Axe just throwing the youngster around like a bag of garbage.
Axe, but he's going to go into that lion's den, and Whipwreck's got a chair.
Whip though. That veteran presence. He knows where he is at all times. And I believe that's time. Ref Granola has seen enough.
The fans were wanting a clean win, but the sport is what it is.
What? Match evaluation, 800%. Whippersnapper. Let me get a drink, and let's just let this run unlimited. I think we have it a good set. We'll let that wrap up, and depending upon that, we can see if we want to keep running. I mean, we're going 40 minutes. I'm fine to keep go. All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I shall return.
I'll be here. Hello, viewer. How are you? Is everything good for you? Cool. I can't hear you if you're talking. I mean, you're listening to this on a stream later, so like time travel. Hello, chat room. I can just hear the music. It's pretty great. Yeah, hello if you're watching this now or if you're watching this later. Either way, I like you and I'm glad you're here. Mike sounds so good.
Hello, leg kick. Monstar, are you in Twitch chat as well or no?
I had the window open to it.
Oh,
briefly.
okay, cool. Gotcha.
But now
leg kick's also a grapple sports nerd like us. And donated at the last Extra Life that I did. So I drank the Baijiu and Malort, double delicious.
Oh my god.
Okay. Probably that's the best. Malort is not a bad thing to drink. It just, I like grapefruit juice. It tastes like grapefruit juice. That's a little meh, But if you're gonna drink Baijiu, yeah, just wash it down with Malort. Just all right, weird grapefruit. I'm doing good, man. I had a fantastic week at work. The roof is going to be replaced hopefully by the end of this weekend, which means we can move into the house, which is going to be fantastic. Okay. Yeah. Gonna start moving some junk into the basement this weekend.
Awesome.
I know I won't have to live in an apartment and then have a house that I don't live in,
You can just live in the house.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to just living in the house, let me tell you.
That's what they're there for.
I've lived in one before. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Until it wasn't.
Plus.
But, that's neither here nor there. All right, let's change this. All right. Again, it's annoying that it doesn't keep it as a title. All right. Yep, title match. Let's just do unlimited time because it clearly it will end. I think even if it had just been 60, it probably would have gotten there.
Yeah, I have a feeling that once there is one elimination, the next two will happen a lot more quickly.
Yeah. And win condition. Okay. Yeah, so it's 3 count or 2 count and submission, and then you can make it just one, just the other. So we'll leave it at 3 count. Everything else is going to be fine.
Are submissions on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, unless
cool.
it's just submission, unless it's pinfall only, submissions are on.
Good, dude.
Well, Monster, we're back with the rubber match here of the triumvirate version of Demolition taking on Cactus Jack, Tracy Smothers, and Mikey Whipwreck. This time, we went from 30 minutes to Ref Granola last time, increasing it to 45 minutes to give the fans something they wanted to see. That is a champion. And while we did have one elimination, there was ultimately a draw. So this week we're coming back. No time limit. How do you feel?
Pride is on the line, but what is on the line much more than that this time, Owens, is that Triple Sandy. The State Athletic Commission has agreed to special conditions for this match that they will sanction for this night only. So if you didn't see it tonight, folks, I'm really sorry. Because they are going to allow us to run to an unlimited time limit. So one way or the other, one of these teams is going home with the Triple Sandy. History is being made tonight.
Ref Granola calling it down the line. Fantastic. Had a far better outing than last week where he was, knocked black and blue. But, that big cut of Albertan beef, he, puts his pants on like the rest of us, takes his bumps, moves on with his life, Hey, pitter patter, let's get at her.
Yeah. Managed to stay in one piece.
Once again, veteran presence, X squaring off with Cactus Jack. And, that's really saw Cactus come alive last match. The first matchup between these two teams spent most of the match on the apron. Quite a surprise, Monster. Quite a surprise.
Well, here right away, Cactus Jack is just going in for those high-impact maneuvers. And, okay, there we go for a little bit of a test of strength. It's just all goes by very quickly. Once again, slamming him.
Cactus with a rabbit punch to the back of the head on X. That's just going to make the man angry.
He came to fight.
Tagging and Tracy Smothers been carrying a lot of the load for the team. A lot of technique, a lot of fitness. That enziguri has been quite useful. Those karate kicks of Tracy Smothers also just paying off dividends for the team.
Seeing a lot of tests of strength in that ring tonight. There's a lot of tension, a lot of hormones in the ring tonight. These fucking stags are sharpening their horns and peeing on stuff. It's getting primal out there.
Smash and crush with a double clothesline on Tracy Smothers, shaking it off despite being hit in the back of the head. Now, those blows to the back of the head will debilitate you right quick there, Monster.
They will ring your bell in no time flat, especially when they're coming out of an ape like this guy. Like Crush.
Now, folks, as you might recall, despite the size mismatch at Crush and Mikey Whipwreck, Mikey has had Crush's number in this series of matches. It's been quite astounding to see what the young man has to give here.
It is a real David and Goliath kind of situation, except there ain't no slingshots. There might be one under the ring. There's a bunch of stuff under there.
That's the second pin attempt. Their Demolition has neglected to come in to save their man because, as you've seen, kicked out before even one. Demolition is a well-oiled unit. They are not going to be tricked into coming in and getting the old divide and conquer by Cactus, Smothers, and Whipwreck.
You can see Cactus, Smothers, and Whipwreck trying to play the cerebral game, but Demolition's just having none of it tonight. They are here for a brawl.
Very strong veteran presence on that team. We know Captain Axe is just titles all over the world. Smash, no slash himself. The youngster Crush, what he lacks in experience, he makes up for in size and just pure power and brute strength. But, that's not to say he's not a quick start now. He was also, answering the Tracy Smothers karate kicks with some of his own outside the ring.
That is absolutely right.
Cactus couldn't get the suplex. Smash counters, throws him out of the ring, and there's the veteran Axe coming over. Again, countering Cactus' suplex. Perhaps Cactus got hurt in the last match. We've seen him whiff twice on suplexes.
Speaking of outside the ring, we are outside the damn ring now, and people are going in and coming out and doing all that. Are we going to get a count?
Cactus is counted out. My Stars going for the bat. Not even 8 minutes into the match, and his team is down a man. Monster, who would have thunk it after the previous 2 brawls these teams have been through?
Sometimes I feel like that bloodlust just happens while you're out there. You're not thinking straight. All you want to do is hurt somebody. And that's great to do inside the ring, but outside the ring, it's going to get you counted out. Fair is fair.
Can't do it at the expense of your team, and Smothers knows he's a man down. We saw him do that groin kick to X, follow up with that Enziguri. Beautiful. The press, 2.9. Ref Granola, he knows that shoulder was up. Some other refs might have called it a 3. Trying to even this up for the fans, but Granola knows, no, this is an athletic competition. He's going to call it fair and square. Smash in for demolition.
If he was to start being, partial for the sake of entertainment, what kind of insult would that be to the brutality that these men put themselves through every night out there for the fans?
That is not the Canadian way. And Smothers with a DDT, picks up Smash, goes into the rope, pulls him in, hits that wonderful clothesline. Smash decides he does not want to be there, but then answers with Crush, a double clothesline of their own on Smothers, and hits a boot on his way out of the ring. Smothers.
I would not want to be Tracy. Oh, Smothers right now.
Smothers against Schoen. He can fight off 2 men at once.
Sneaks away like a little beaver.
Hits a DDT. Whipwreck. Oh, right to the groin. Drops an elbow. Grushin's just... He's out of luck with young Whipwreck.
Smacking away at him like a little beaver. They're both beavers, I guess.
Axe and Smash coming in to save Crush. They know that big man, he is in danger when it comes to Whipwreck. Just hasn't figured him out yet. That's that inexperience of Crush.
And Whipwreck is deadly with maneuvers like that. Once you ride his Mexican surfboard, you don't come back.
Crush with a big, beautiful delayed suplex, but can't capitalize on it. Whipwreck with the Hurricane Rana goes into the corner of the opposing team on the top rope. What is he waiting for?
He comes.
Beautiful dive, but Axe just, kicks him off like garbage off his shoe.
And Whipwreck's got quite a head of steam here, and he's just going toe-to-toe with Crush. Or is that... No, that's
Crush. Big man hits a clothesline. Whipwreck fired back with that karate kick, but passes out. Crush tags in Smash. Whipwreck going for Smothers. He knows that Smothers is the fresh man. He knows he can fight off 2 members of Demolition at once. Very smart moves by Whipwreck. The whippersnapper on Smash.
Smash has been whippersnapped.
I don't know what the efficacy of that move is. We haven't seen it get a pinfall, but I'll tell you, Whipwreck can hit it out of nowhere. Speaking of nowhere, look at Smothers misses that Enziguri, but he hits the karate kick.
Whippersnapper would be a match ender on any other night, but on a night like this, the title frenzy is upon these men. And they are operating at beyond peak human condition.
Smash was perhaps looking to trade blows with Smothers, but Smothers just crumples after 1 to the dome. My stars.
These fighters, these wrestlers are still only human, folks.
Smothers with a beautiful belly-to-belly, reminiscent of one Magnum TA. Now he hits Smash with that, charges up with that kick. 2 count, 2-9. Ref Granola, 2-9.
That martial arts maneuver of Tracy Smothers.
Tracy Smothers knows that he needs to cross-train to be successful against a team like Demolition, Monster. Tags in Whipwreck. Tandem offense. Fantastic. And again, Whipwreck has Crush's number. Hits that unsecure. Hurricane Run out of nowhere, the cover, but X kicks him off.
Quite a head of steam on this Whipwreck guy. Look at that. He is just not to be denied. He's hungry.
Takes the veteran down to the mat with the DDT. Hits the drop toe hold on Crush. Crush counters with that backbreaker, but that's not going to keep Whipwreck down.
Give up.
Oh, and you got to figure any other guy, someone even, think about how anybody else would be probably, on the outside of the ring at this point begging for their lives, but Whipwreck is still in this. It is 3-on-2, and he just makes them want to fight more.
I mean, you look at the size of Whipwreck, you look at the size of Crush, you figure that camel clutch would have been the end of him, but Whipwreck is up and fighting and thriving. 20 minutes into the match, I'd like to take a commercial break here to talk about Italian coffee. Now, Monster, I don't know about you, but I like my coffee and I like my seltzer water. And Signature Select Seltzer Water has a brand new coffee soda out there. You take your coffee, you homebrew it, you pour your seltzer in, and that's delicious. I didn't just do that on accident, Monster. It is a drink I made on purpose. Smothers off the ropes, DDT, cover and smash, only a 1 count.
You're hearing it more and more. That probably would have been a 3 count if Smothers had been drinking that's coffee seltzer. That thing. Unfortunately, he's just got 3 angry apes to contend with, and he is doing as well as anybody could.
Trying to take out the arm of the big man. Let's see if that'll help slow Crush down a bit. Throws him to the outside. There's that bat that Cactus left. Over 14 minutes ago. Nobody's touching it.
Feels like a year ago.
Feel like Whipwreck and Smothers really need to start bringing in the plunder if they're going to have a chance. Oh, yeah, finally, the double team maneuver. Here we go. The big man Axe off the top.
That's it. He's dead.
Fighting now with that belly-to-belly. Tags in Whipwreck. I don't think Crush stands a chance against Whipwreck. I'm on Team Whipwreck now, Monster.
I don't know how Smothers is still standing, but...
Look at that. Whipwreck gets knocked down by the big man. Gets up like it's nothing. The martial arts maneuver right to the mush. He's laid on the mat. Don't count Whipwreck out. This kid is unstoppable. Look at that. Takes the DDT. Takes a headbutt. Gets a DDT to Crush. The veteran Axe is in. He's going to slow it down. This might be the key to stopping Whipwreck. You know, you got to keep Crush out of there. The big man gets too excited. He's letting the youngster upset him. He's making sloppy mistakes. Axe off the ropes. Swing and neck breaker.
1, 2, 3.
That's it. You see, Monster? Demolition have picked these guys apart. Tracy Smothers, he's got a lot of heart, but I tell you, I don't think he's going to get eliminated. One of them are Demolition, let alone all 3.
The rules say he gets to try until his shoulders are down for that 3 count, Owens, and it's looking like Tracy Smothers is not going gentle into that good pinfall.
Well, fighting off 2 men, Tell and Smash, you're going down. Rough Granola is not going to give Smothers any quarter. He's going to have to earn every inch he gets. Smash, the backbreaker, he's collapsing. Smothers is still fighting, eats an elbow right to the mush.
There is not an ounce of quit in this man.
Every time you think Smothers down, you just pull something out of the back. A DDT, an enziguri, a martial arts kick. What else can he do?
He'll throw the kitchen sink at you if it means he gets to walk home with that triple Sandy. But I think right now, Smothers should be worried about getting home at all.
Beautiful belly-to-belly again. I tell you, Smothers has really studied the tapes. These suplees are fantastic, but Axe might be cutting him down. You know, you take away the leg, you take away the base, how's he going to be throwing anything?
All I'm saying is don't count out Tracy Smothers.
Well, speaking of counts, he couldn't even get a 1 because the big man Crush was in to break up that pin attempt. Smothers to the groin of Axe. Maybe that's it. Maybe he's going to start fighting dirty. Maybe bring in that bat.
Look, when it's the Bolivian army ending, all you know is you're going to go out shooting one way or the other.
Smothers with the cover. 1. Crush kicking him off.
Once again with that snake-like elbow, just striking.
The martial arts kick. But Axe is there to cut him off with that rolling neck breaker. This could be it. Smothers, where does he find the energy?
Where is he getting it from?
Listen to that applause from the crowd. They recognize effort. Smothers fighting off 2 members of Demolition. Crush isn't even coming in. He knows it's a foregone conclusion, but Smothers gives him a dropkick right to the face. Tells him he's going down. Still going after Axe, though. Not the legal man. Smothers, what is he thinking, Monster?
Smothers is just heated up. He does not care. They say that if you kill a cobra, its dead head will still strike at you an hour later, and maybe that's what we're seeing here with Tracy Smothers. He just doesn't know when to die.
Smothers, 2 short arm clotheslines into that enziguri with the cover, but turned his back to Demolition, only a 1 count.
Amazing. He is still going to try to fight his way out of it, but it looks that's got to be it.
He's thrown to the outside. All three members of Demolition are there. Now, if Demolition is smart, they can just hold him outside, fight him off. Even if a member of Demolition is counted out, so is Smothers. They're going to win the Big Sandy, and it looks like Smash is a piece of a table. What is happening, Monster?
Oh, and
Almost had a count out on one member of Demolition. I mean, that might be what it takes for Smothers. Goes for a pin. I think it's going to get broken up. It does. The big man with a pile driver in the corner. Smash has the table, drops it on the. This is just a mess.
this is a massacre right here. Smothers is doing everything he can, but
A moment of reprieve as Axe just drops, but gets up after that enziguri before Smothers. Smothers misses the punch. Axe throws him to the rope. The lariat's putting the boots in, not even covering. Is Axe going to pit him in front of his own partners to really just show him how little he thinks of Smothers? Rolling neck breaker. The cover. This has got to be it, Monster.
this has to be it too, and somehow it is not.
The crowd cheering on Smothers as he downs all three members of Demolition, but the numbers game is going to catch up to him and Smash with the cheap shot. Axe with that rolling neck breaker again. Keeps going back to it. A 1, 2. No, he keeps kicking out.
Impossible.
The crowd is solidly behind Tracy Smothers here tonight in Alberta.
Just can't seem to close on any of the action that's going on. He's trying, but he has got his work cut out for him tonight.
Tracy Smothers may not walk out of here with the title tonight, but I'll tell you, he's certainly the people's champion. Smash comes in for Demolition, eats a boot right to the mush. Axe is thrown to the ropes. Tracy with the backdrop on Smash, but then there's the veteran Axe with the boots. Smothers fighting him off again. Where does he get this energy?
They're going to be calling him the immortal Tracy Smothers after tonight, Owens. Actually, I'm going to start calling him that right now. Save time.
Smash the clothesline into the corner. Clocks him one more time for cover. He's pinning him. Surely this is it. No, Smothers kicking out as we just eke past 39 minutes. For those just tuning in, 31 minutes ago, Cactus Jack was counted out of the ring. Approximately 15 minutes after that, Mikey Whipwreck was pinned by, I believe it was Axe, and Tracy Smothers been fighting solo for nearly 20 minutes.
He's been fighting solo. He's been fighting dirty. He's just been fighting however he can.
Tracy Smothers is clearly trying to channel all the times he's been in a country whipping match to deal with Demolition tonight. They are a well-oiled machine. They thought that they have Tracy Smothers' number, but he just keeps defying the odds. But surely the numbers game will catch up with him at some point. It's a beautiful suplex on Axe. And there we go. Smash choking him in the corner, waiting for his partner to get up with a cheap shot. Smothers is thrown out. Ref Granola can count him out if Demolition just keeps him busy. Crush with a chair to the back, a chair to the face. Smothers, this is not looking good. Back outside. Smothers almost fights off all Demolition. Smash with the shortcut, knocks him to the ground. Smothers is suddenly, we're not seeing the Tracy Smothers of 30 minutes ago. He's unable to easily fight off all of Demolition.
Boy, you got to figure he's wondering where Taz is right now.
You know, Monster, you're right. The human suplex machine in his presence known in the previous two matches. We have not seen him yet. Quite interesting. Perhaps there's some dissension amongst these ECW originals.
Belt mania just gets to you. Sometimes it makes you make poor decisions and alienate people, and it's the belt. It's just you need it.
Beautiful tilt-a-whirl backbreaker from Crush. The cover. That's it.
Oh,
Demolition are taking home the Triple Sandy.
and the crowd's making their opinions about that one known. As these three men in bras stand triumphant.
You gotta give it to Demolition. Champions. User. Oh, I have an idea.
Yeah.
All right, all right. Let's see. Where is it? Okay, okay. We gotta make a belt. Just bear with me.
All right.
Let's return the menu. And edit mode. Belt edit. Okay.
Special State Athletic Commission rules prevent us from allowing the Triple Sandy to be defended after a match with no time limit.
Oh, damn it. I don't have enough spaces. Try. Damn. I'm trying to make the garbage WCW international belt.
Oh shit.
Nat. I can't. Oh man, I got nothing. Good enough. Internal. Good job.
I think you'll find it's the internet's heavyweight champion.
Heavyweight. That's all I get. Fine. I'll take it. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Heavy thing. Yep. No match. Let's get the thing. All right. Yeah, that looks good. Let's color this bad boy. Need like more.
Back in just a second.
Yeah. Setting this up. Yep. Good. Okay. Love it. Save it. It's dumb as hell. All right. Return. Thank you, like Kick, for the one up. Appreciate it. Offline exhibition. Normal. Alright, so, oh gosh. I think NWA is what we want to go to. That's right, we do have multiple smashes. Mercy. Step back, Heenan, Hart, Road, Stem, Dub, CC, other? No. Oh, okay, it was ECW. Well done. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay, sentence 3 off. Yeah, leave it unlimited. Bet. Alright, I think I like this. Yeah, so I thought I was done drinking my coffee. And I said, I'll pour the rest of my seltzer water into my cup. And I mix coffee and seltzer water. And, I mean, I drank worse. I mean, it's, you know, like a less sweetened version of that actual, whatchamacall, coffee soda stuff. Not the best. Not the best little coffee soda. Alright. Feel like Rick Rude should totally have a corner person. Do I? Oh, we do have Bobby Heenan. Oh. Yeah, I like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, this is getting stupid. And I love it. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, is it happening?
Yes. Now, yeah, I think this is what I'm feeling. You know, the old WCW International Heavyweight Championship. You know, mixing it up a bit, a little time displaced. You know, Dark Souls and all of that. You know, timelines are wibbly wobbly. So why not Rick Rude with Bobby Heenan managing him against Tracy Smothers? And we'll leave time at unlimited. You know, run-ins are on, so maybe Taz will show up. I think this will be a fun one.
You know, they say the flow of time is distorted in this wrestling federation, and so you will see champions of different eras facing each other in combat. So that's wild.
That's right, Monster. Now, as you might remember, Tracy Smothers fought off 3 members of Demolition for over a half hour, and couple of times in that series of 3 matches, let alone in the last match, was breaking out a move that caught the attention of one ravishing Rick Rude. That would be the Rude Awakening neckbreaker, and Rick Rude has issued a challenge to Tracy Smothers, and the International Committee has sanctioned this match. We're going to crown a new WCW NES International Heavyweight Champion tonight at Takafuma City Gym with referee Skippy Granola. Monster, how are you feeling this match is going to play out?
You know, it's going to be incredibly unpredictable. We have seen what a machine Tracy Smothers can be. We've seen that survival instinct, but I'll tell you something else, too. The one place that you don't want to hit the ravishing one is in his vanity, and Tracy Smothers has done just that. And they say that an animal is the most dangerous when it's cornered, but the animal that is Rick Rude is most dangerous when he's wrestling you.
Well, Monster, that definitely sounds like a very true thing of the Ravishing One, and I have just had a note passed to me by my intern, Leg Kick, who just, wants us to know that he hopes that, as a fat, out-of-shape, inner-city sweat hog, Rick Rude does not insult him. Let's take it away with Ref Skippy Granola.
Okay, wait, I just thought of a better one. They say that an animal is most dangerous when it is cornered, and Rick Rude is an animal that fights you in a place with 4 corners, so bad news.
Tracy Smothers, tactical tonight with a drop toe hold. Not letting Rick Rude get the best of him.
Smothers is showing out in those beautiful gold trunks also.
Tracy Smothers, we haven't seen him break out these tights since he was a young pistol, and tonight he truly is going for the gold. Rick Rude, yet another fantastic airbrush set. Must be distracting Smothers, that's why he missed that drop kick right in front of us. Robbinsdale native making short work of Tracy Smothers tonight with some physicality with the forearms, that suplex. Rick Rude, he looks like a small guy at times, but he is just carved from granite, and there is a chair in the ring already. Could that be Bobby Heenan's doing?
I'd figure the Weasel's probably got something to do with it. And when the Ravishing Ones look at him, oh!
Ref Granola is distracted by Bobby Heenan, and Rick Rude just cannot hit that chair shot. And look at that, Tracy Smothers with the Rude Awakening, but Rude has patented that move. He just shakes it off.
The Ravishing One actually did, in fact, file a patent with the U.S. Patent Office for that maneuver, and so you got to figure there's a little more than just pride on the line and a belt on the line with this one. There's also a chair.
Rude sending Smothers into the corner. Smothers fighting out. Now, Smothers should, you'd imagine have a much easier time tonight after fighting off 3 members of Demolition in 3 matches for just going 30, 45, and nearly 45 minutes. But the Ravishing One is, no slouch himself.
Yeah, Ravishing Rick Rude can go toe-to-toe with the best of them, but the thing is, Tracy Smothers is the best of them.
Tracy finally connected on that drop kick. There's that karate kick. Covering Rude. Could this be it? No, Ref Granola. Only a 2.
And for many of his snide comments, the Ravishing One, I'm sure that our Ref Granola would just love to put him to bed early, but you'll notice that impartiality.
Rick Rude showing the upper body strength he has, throwing Smothers out of the ring, going after him. Now, this might be a title match. Ref Granola will enforce the count-out rule.
The Ravishing One's a showboat, and you can't help but respect it.
Now, my intern Leg Kick did some interviewing earlier today, Monster. Now, he caught Ravishing One back in the locker room when pressed about, how he felt he could fare against Smothers, who did take on 3 men for the better part of a half hour. The Ravishing One said, quote, "I've got the stamina of 3 men."
Damn.
Big words from Rick Rude. Smothers with that enziguri. Rude is on the mat. Here we go. Bobby Heenan throws in another chair and is distracting Ref Granola. Rick Rude capitalizes as his man is still. Rick Rude is no time for Tracy Smothers, and that's Eddie Gilbert in the ring.
Hot Stuff himself has arrived.
Rick Rude missing that knee off the top rope. Now, Monster, you might not know it if you haven't followed the Ravishing One's career closely. Many people know the Rude Awakening as a finishing maneuver. However, he has been known time to time to break out that knee from the top rope, the bombs away knee, as it is known in some circles. Ravishing One up top, hits the knee, but Eddie Gilbert is there. Tracy Smothers, again, he can fight off 3 men, but the Weasel, he's Tracy Smothers, hook him hard. Eddie Gilbert getting out of that ring. He feels that his point is made. Hopefully Bobby Heenan will think twice before interfering again in this match. Rick Rude, the fingers to the eyes. Monster, what is that, the 3rd or 4th time we've seen that?
The sheer disrespect.
Swinging neck breaker,
Owens.
not to be confused.
That lack of concern for the rule book.
Suplex. Tracy Smothers for the reverse atomic drop on Rick Rude.
And that scoop slam. And but Tracy Smothers again. Don't count him out. There
Martial
it is
art
again.
kick. This should be 3. Bobby Heenan is helping his man out. Now, I might not appreciate the disregard for the conduct, but Bobby Heenan is looking after his man, and there's the bombs away from Rick Rude on Tracy Smothers. Could this be it?
1, 2.
Only a 2. Heart of a champion in Tracy Smothers, despite not holding a title.
That incredible precision that the Ravishing One lands that knee with is a potentially fatal maneuver. It is devastating, and yet Tracy Smothers is still in this fight.
Well, the Heenan family is quite a varied stable of competitors. You have some tacticians, you have some bigger men in there, and that's why Bobby Heenan makes the big bucks as a manager. He knows how to diversify.
I might not like his methods, but I can't argue with his results.
Martial arts kick from Tracy Smothers, picks up Rude. Rude with a swinging neck breaker. Going for the cover. He's not even going to give Tracy Smothers the Rude Awakening. He just wants to insult the man, Monster. And Smothers with an enziguri. Bobby Heenan up on the rope again. Ref Granola, you got to throw this man out of here.
Open your eyes, Skips. Meanwhile,
Disrespecting the rules, and then they're just following the book too closely, Monster.
look, it's the rule book says a lot of stuff, and if you want to get in that ring and slap the canvas for that 3 count, you got to remember all of it. You got to remember all the statutes and assorted bylaws of being a referee.
Whoa, my God, Bobby Heenan, what's he doing? The one time he doesn't get on the rope, his man eats the 3 count, and Tracy Smothers is the WCW International Heavyweight Champion of the world.
And Rude's looking the worst for wear there. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy, is what I think.
That was quite a surprise.
Yeah, that kind of came out of nowhere.
I like it.
Yeah. All right. Hell yeah, Tracy Smothers. There's it.
All right, let's see what other titles we have that we got nobody on. That's the big IWGP is vacant. Some ladies' titles are vacant. Oh, this one is... You want to do another tag?
Yeah.
All right, let's throw that in. All right, let's delete everybody. We'll just do some randoms and see how that goes. If the,
Wow.
nope. Del Wicks and Kushida is a ridiculous team. I'll keep that. Let's see who we can get Superstar Steve Austin with. Nah. Yeah, I mean, all right, let's now. I think we can do it. Tito Santana. Yes. There we go. Oh, I like this a lot.
All right, yeah.
Now, I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe we should try for something sillier than Kushida.
I agree.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Wrestler. Oh, no. Random. Yeah. There it is. No, not Shotzi Blackheart. Not Jungle Kiona. Not Sherry Martel. The Nature Boy Buddy Landell. And the Patriot against Superstar Steve Austin and Strike Force Tito Santana. Leg Kick has a good question. Who is going to call him Chico Santana? That feels like a you move.
I was thinking about that. I think I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to respect this man's name.
All right.
Because I don't like. Were they being racist? I don't know.
I mean, I know that I heard, like, Bobby's whole thing was he did that because he loved Tito, and Tito, when one, like, not his name, so it's like whatever, but also he's like, every time Bobby did it, that, like, one, he knew he was his friend, but also, like, him constantly doing that made people come up to him and be like, Bobby Heenan, you gotta clean his clock up,
Yeah.
Like, you're getting me more over by constantly doing a thing that annoys people in a good way. And they're like, leave that Tito Santana alone. But yeah, this is going to be dumb. I love this. Monster, we got a bit of a wild match here tonight. We got the Superstar Steve Austin and Strike Force Tito Santana taking on the Patriot and Nature Boy Buddy Landell for the Heavyweight Tag Team Championship. Back here at Takafumi City Gym, referee Skippy Granola, of course, is going to be calling the action tonight. I really don't know which way this one could go. We have veteran presence in Nature Boy Buddy Landell, a bit of a mystery man of the Patriot. Who knows who he is under that mask, but we do know he loves America. On the other side, Tito Santana, also veteran presence, former Intercontinental Champion, former Tag Team Champion. The Superstar is something of a young up-and-comer. We really don't know what he's capable of, but former Rookie of the Year, former Television Champion, former U.S. Champion, former Tag Team Champion, but really hasn't quite cracked the upper echelons of professional wrestling. Monster, how you feeling this was going to go?
I think this one's gonna be a house on fire no matter how you look at it. You got everything you could possibly want in a wrestling match. You got that technical excellence of a Buddy Landell. You got the sheer brute force of Del Wilkes, of the Patriot. You got Tito Santana with that excellent ring that ring generalship, and Steve Austin is here too. And I feel like what we're going to see here tonight is going to be history in the making. We are going to see some heavyweight tag belts either defended or not. Those are the two things that can happen. Or there could also be a disqualification. So those are the three things that could happen. And let's go to the action, folks.
Referee Granola, take us away. Don't sing Moon River because that's Buddy Landell's job.
Referee Skippy Granola presiding.
The Superstar and the Patriot are starting things off, and Superstar is a house of fire, dropping the Patriot with those fists and an elbow to the back of the neck.
Definitely taking a more combative kind of approach to wrestling. No clinics from this fella here.
Austin wants that title, something bad, goes for its sable right off the start, hits a neckbreaker outside on the Patriot, and just unleashing those fists.
Also looking under the ring for some plunder. This man wants any advantage he can get.
Now, we don't quite know where the Patriot's from. Now, I do know that both him and the Superstar spent some time in Texas. Perhaps the Superstar knows who he is under that mask and does not care much for him.
That is entirely possibly true, Owens. Also, I mean, some of these guys, I lost my train of thought. Sorry.
It's okay. We see a deadly death drop of some sort in Santana. Mountain punches, but the Nature Boy, we're seeing why they call him the Nature Boy. Fighting off 2 men at once. Beautiful drop toe hold. He can technically wrestle with the best of them. Goes for the butterfly. Santana powers out with the backdrop. I have been informed by my wonderful insert leg kick. The Patriot hails from America City, USA. Nature Boy with a club in the back of Santana and then hitting those boots to the back, really following up. It's that veteran presence we've heard so much about. Trading blows. Who's going to be the first one to fall? Is it Santana? Is it Landell? It is Landell, and Santana follows soon after.
It's the veteran presence. It's that killer instinct when you're out there. You just got to be able to do whatever it takes.
The All-American from America City is back, and he is a house of fire with those fists to the breadbasket of Santana, but Santana is kicking his way out. Looked like he was going to go for the superstar, but instead he is engaging with the Patriot. He wants to show him he is no slouch.
Managing to repel.
The man
just,
from Temecula tags in the superstar. And again with that double team maneuver out of nowhere. Superstar going for the cover. Landell can't be bothered. Perhaps there's some dissension from that set of partners.
Could be. You never know. Tempers do flare out there. And I'm not sure any of these 4 men even know each other, but they're competing for tag team belts, by God.
Well, you know, wrestling makes for strange bedfellows, monsters. And speaking of strange bedfellows, Monster, did you know that Father's Day is coming up soon?
I don't think I knew that, actually, Owens. Go on.
I was just asking. I have no follow-up. Anyway, Tito Santana outside with the Patriot eats an elbow into the face Patriot with an arm wringer. Working over Tito Santana, follows him back into the ring. The Patriot, a house of fire with that body slam, goes out. Buddy Landell, elbow to the dome of the superstar, circling around him. Superstar with a big suplex. Landell flips out, punches him in the back, and floors him. My stars. Buddy Landell, don't count him out.
And on Father's Day, you could go to your local Carvel and get Daddy the Whale. Daddy Opus. The Father's Day Cookie Puss. They're made of ice cream. Buddy Landell with that elbow. Disrespectful. Disrespectful. And here comes the man from the U.S. I guess they're both from the U.S. Saluting.
Patriots firing up, gets Santana from behind. Santana elbows out, eats a hip toss. The Patriot is in the wrong corner, but doesn't seem to be phased. Almost showing off in front of the superstar.
The America driver would put almost anyone else away, but Tito Santana is still in this fight.
Santana tried to fight out of the corner. The Patriot pushes him back in, starts unleashing with those fists. Santana hitting the arm drag, tags in the superstar. Patriot, though, is quick on his feet, able to back away enough to tag in the Nature Boy Buddy Landell as they throw Tito Santana to the outside. Superstar with a modified version of the Whippersnapper. Doesn't quite have the punch of Mikey Whipwreck, and Landell is muscling up before going back on the attack.
Looking like he came here directly from the gym.
Superstar not afraid to take a shortcut. Sometimes that's what you got to do to get the win in professional wrestling.
True.
Landell, though, going back to the leg now. The Nature Boy, also known for figure 4 leg drop. That is why he's working over that leg of the superstar, Steve Austin.
He's got that crafty offense. He'll get inside your head, and before you know it, you're locked in that figure 4, and it's lights out.
It's a pinpoint offense, you know. He goes for the leg, he goes for the arm, just breaking it down piece by piece, you know. Shades of Ole and Gene Anderson, the Minnesota Wrecking Crew. Buddy Landell firing up, knocking down both contenders. Austin goes out. He knows he wants no part of Landell as Landell considers the assault on Tito Santana.
You know, and they call him the Nature Boy for sure, but they also call him the surgeon because he will just take you apart piece by piece surgically but Tito Santana will do it also.
Hey.
He'll jump on him.
Patriot coming in to help out Landau. Now, we did see a chair almost be brought into that match, but left on the outside. Perhaps that will come into play later as we just passed the 15-minute mark of this bout. Patriot throws Santana over the top rope and salutes the troops. My stars. Perhaps is this a heel turn we're seeing tonight, Monster? Is this why he's teaming with the Nature Boy Buddy Landau? Santana coming back with a clothesline. He is not happy for the showboating from the Dark Patriot from America City. Not to be confused with the other Dark Patriot. Perhaps we'll see a tag team in the future. Anyway, Superstar Steve Austin gets the tag in. The Dark Patriot knocking him both down. I knew there was something up when this man came out with the black tights and mask tonight, Monster.
It's true. He's from Reverse America.
Again, saluting the troops after a dastardly act. I don't think this is the same Patriot we have come to know and love in the Global Wrestling Federation. Somebody call Max Andrews. I want to see some pictures of this man and the former North American Heavyweight Champion. I want to know, is this the man who is so respectful that he would not hold two belts at once, that he gave up the television championship? You know, Monster? Inquiring minds want to know. That's why I'm a broadcast journalist. The whippersnapper again from the Superstar, but it's on the outside. The Dark Patriot is in no danger. Landau back on the attack of that leg. Look at that hair flowing as he stomps on the Superstar.
It's blonde on blonde in that ring tonight.
Santana whiffs on a punch to Landau. Hits the hip toss. Beautiful elevation.
You just love to see it. And Landau throwing elbows, and once again,
Dark Patriot hits that hip toss. Landau catches Santana, drops him, hits the knee on the back. We got a reverse of the Dark Patriot. Hits an elbow, gets the hip toss. Santana's a house of fire. Oh, Reba, Monster. Dark Patriot firing up on Santana. Santana elbows out of that grapple attempt. Hits a flying knee. Now that is not the flying forearm. We've seen him put away many of tough customers, including Don the Rock Morocco. But, I believe that was Uncle Slam by the Dark Patriot. Could this be it? 2-9. Santana has the heart of a champion.
as we can see here, Reverse Patriot is willing to do whatever it takes to walk away with that belt along with another guy he doesn't really know.
Nega Patriot is just trying to shake it off. The Superstar with the fence press. Where did he pull that from? Gets the 3 on the Dark Patriot. The Nature Boy Buddy Landau's gonna fight the fight off 2 men to win this. But you know, if you know Budrow, this isn't the first time he's had to fight 2 men. Budrow firing up. You know, done some work on the Superstar's legs. He could pull this off, and then it would be a classic scientific match of the Nature Boy Buddy Landau against Tito Santana.
Landau is a classic ring technician, and if he wants to take this fellow apart piece by piece, then he'll do it.
Superstar on the outside. There's a broken table. On the other side of the ring, there's a chair. Landau eye-raking both members of the opposition. I've been passed a note by my intern, Leg Kick. We've just found out the Evil Patriot has disappointed Dark Brandon by this loss. Hate to see it. Hate to see it, Monster.
You know he's going to have to be begging for forgiveness later on tonight. He is going to have to grovel before Dark Brandon in the Dark Halls. It's like the White House, but it's upside down.
Not to be confused with the upside down. Anyway, Landau is fighting dirty. We saw a groin kick. We saw some clubs to the back of the head. He's trying to take Santana apart piece by piece. He's trying to take the Superstar apart. Either man, if he can put him away, he knows he could be going home with the gold as we enter 26 minutes gone.
Sometimes it's a game of chess out there, and sometimes you're playing Legos, and you take stuff apart because you can do that with Legos, and that is what Buddy Landau is doing out there tonight.
Landau raking the eyes off the ropes, clotheslines. Tito Santana driving him to the mat. Knee breaker right in front of his partner, the Superstar. Superstar is not interfering as we see Santana get thrown to the outside. Lindell and Superstar playing a game of cat and mouse, diving in and out of the ring. The Superstar has had enough, gets a chair, but Landell decides to stay in. That is the veteran brains of the Nature Boy, Buddy Landell.
Letting him drop some fierce elbows, and it looks like Santana's had enough.
Landell dropping Santana with a kick to the groin, eye rake, and Superstar Steve Austin, who just doesn't know what to do. Look at Landell showboating with that maneuver similar of an STO, I believe it's called, as Austin starts juking and jiving, punching away at the Nature Boy, but Landell gets the better of him in the end. Russian leg sweep. Don't see that often from the Superstar. Could this be it? We have new champions, Monster, right before the 29th minute. The Superstar, Steve Austin, and Tito Santana.
These two men who never met at all before we told them they were going to wrestle for this belt are now unified in gold.
Russian leg sweep, both hands press pin. I love it.
One for the history books. Okay, so is there also a Dark Patriot in this game? Because
I don't have him, and I tried to add some people earlier, like from the in-game Steam thing, and trying to search for people is a bloody nightmare. Like, we'd have to do it. I can definitely get one for next time, and I think that's a real good stupid thing. Yeah,
what if you just copy this Patriot?
You're right. Oh. Why are you so much smarter than me? Sometimes you draw names out of a hat and you get a new tag champs. That's right, leg kick. All right, back out. We can call him like Nega Patriot because I feel like we absolutely because the Doug Gilbert Dark Patriot, right? If you remember, it was like Doug Gilbert wasn't a body guy, so it was like a dumpy dude in like the bodysuit singlet, like covering every inch of skin possible. I remember him looking like the Das Loaf gang dudes from Narc, right? The first level. That's what I remember the Dark Patriot looking like, just with a mask. Edit mode, wrestler, edit. Alright. Load. No, create. Build.
Or Troy Tap.
Yeah, okay, model wrestler. So, jeez. I think he might have been just WWE. I just thrown him in there. I was trying to sort these guys earlier and just gave up. No, other. There he is, the Patriot. Got him. Okay, so. Last name, the. Alright, Oh, come on! Alright, so how about instead of the Patriot, I'll do Nega Patriot.
How about like Dark Patriot or Evil Patriot?
How about Darker Patriot?
Darker Patriot. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Darker Patriot. Yeah. Country region. Alright. Okay. Appearance. Oh my fudge. Alright, what do we want to do? What do you think's the easiest thing?
I would just kind of like swap around some reds and whites and blues.
Okay, so I feel like let's make the reds green. Wasn't Dark Patriot like basically supposed to be like Iraqi? Wasn't that kind of the gimmick? We're supposed to, because it was the Scud missile instead of the Patriot missile. Yes, all right, he's going to be nuclear green.
I was gonna say I would actually. Oh yeah, okay, nuclear Patriot.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Just face part.
All of it. Not all, maybe all of it. At least I feel like the mask should be just nuclear.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so I think that's a good base there. Okay, so we'll do that for mask. All right, part.
I feel like he's good.
I gotta change his tights too.
Why?
I feel like instead of red, we should go with the nuke there as well.
Okay, well then he's just nuclear guy. He's not nuclear patriot. You see?
Just okay. So you're doing just the map. So let's just do the whole. Okay, let's just take the whole face. All right. Let's. All right. We can do the base color. That. Yeah. There it is. All right. So let's.
Perfect.
Oh no! All right.
Yeah.
That.
I kind of like the back of his. All right. Yeah. I was gonna say I kind of like the back of his head being that color, but
I mean, we
That's good too.
hang on. We what if we make it like a little like yellow? You know,
not make it like a darker green.
a darker green. All right. Let's shift it.
Yeah.
How about there?
Yeah, he's nuclear.
You're
now.
gonna give him. You're right. We got Leg Kick is right. We gotta give him a shame shirt.
Oh yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. So we want to go then to chest. Layer 1. Singlet or like t-shirt? What are you feeling?
I feel like t-shirt, maybe not like a half shirt.
I'll give him the second part. That's like I think the ways. All right. So what color should we just go like? Should we go green again?
I would just leave it white.
Well, Dark Patriots was just like the black trash bags. I think maybe that.
This is a new, we're making a new guy. This isn't.
I
This isn't
know, I
your
know.
uncle's. Okay, yeah, he's wearing a trash bag. That actually is good. Yeah.
The,
He's
the
a
bit-
nuclear patriot.
All right.
See?
So waist. Layer 7. Oh no, I think it might. You're right. It might be still in
Well, no,
chest.
it's look at the top one on the base under waist.
Original content. Do not steal. Yeah.
No, because there's
Yep.
yeah. If you go back to the torso,
Okay.
yeah,
Waist. Okay.
base, yeah, and then the top thing there, base.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. I gotcha.
It's like go down.
Yeah, no, I got one right here. Sork. Oh no, we don't want that. Nope.
No.
Yeah, that's the wrong thing. We can make them a little pastier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make a large one. Yeah, this is we want. That's the thing. Oh yeah. We want to change where it's layered, but we want bodysuit.
Yes.
All right, so let's make that black. And then how do I move bodysuit up? Oop.
You can't click and drag, can you?
I'm trying to say sub menu. Might be that. Nope, not delete. Edit rotation. You know, fuck it. This is fine. It's stupid, right?
Yeah.
This is which. It's white in the back. It's black in the front. I think this is beautiful for whatever this guy is. You know.
Yeah. He's the nuclear patriot. The thing is that Kevin Sullivan, in creating new terrifying wrestlers, went too far
Mm-hmm.
to create a dark patriot, as we have seen.
Yeah.
And he also created a new guy called Nuclear Patriot.
Darker Patriot. Dorker Patriot. Dorker Pat Riot. That's his name.
Yes.
All right,
There's
let's.
Darker Patriot. He's not just Darker Patriot. Now he's got nuclear powers.
Oh no!
Yeah.
All right, let's let the new this hot new prospect go for a belt.
Well, listen, I feel like it's maybe he can go up against Steve Austin and the guy with.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I like this. All right, let's pull them back up. Original champion Steve team. All right, North America.
It is about to get American in here.
They're gonna go America all over everybody's ass. Darker Patriot. He's got his other costumes as well. If we want them, we don't. We don't.
No.
We don't. All right. Who?
And the Patriot.
Who do we want? Do we want to just do random and try and find somebody?
No, dude, the Patriot.
Oh.
Who is tag team partner should be the Patriot.
Gotcha. Let's change his colors up.
Sure. No, that's good.
Communist Patriot.
Oh man.
Yep.
Yeah, because we don't know what country he's patriotic for.
Okay. I need to get a drink for this. I feel. Give me 1 moment. I'll be right back. I'm very excited about whatever this is. Oh my.
It's
Stalin City, USSR.
Yeah. While he's getting a drink, I'm here too. How you doing? Yeah. So it's like whoever created the Patriot in a lab also created this new, more powerful Patriot who has nuclear power. So, pretty exciting. You got 2 of them now.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
All right. Well, Monster, after the Donnybrook we saw last time with the Superstar Steve Austin and Tito Santana claiming tag team gold, we saw an interesting heel turn by the Patriot on one Tito Santana, throwing him over the top rope and then saluting the troops. We have no idea what that was out, but we see today we have the tandem of the darker Patriot and the Patriot, although this man is wearing red and yellow primarily, hailing from Stalin City, USSR. I don't know what is going on with this team, but things are looking bleak for the US of A today, Monster.
You might as well call that tag belt the means of production, because the Patriot is going to seize it tonight.
Well, good thing
Well, at least if him and his nuclear tag team partner has anything to say about it. It's a different guy, but it's the same guy, but he's nuclear now.
Well, Ref Canola will call it right down the middle, because that's what they do in good old Canada. Anyway, let's go. Skippy Granola.
The Honorable Skippy Granola presiding.
Gonna call it straight
And
down
we're
the
off.
middle. He has no problem with either of these two teams, but we see the Darker Patriot is overpowering the Superstar to start. Look at that. Two athletic. God. Darker Patriot wearing a very unique bodysuit tonight. There appears to be a somewhat of a mesh revealing section in the back. Perhaps it's to vent his nuclear powers. I can't tell, but game of cat and mouse in and out of the ring. Shades of the Nature Boy Buddy Landell from last time around. The Superstar swings and misses with the broken table before hitting a whippersnapper on the table. But I think that the Superstar got the worst of that one, Monster.
And one Patriot comes out, and here comes the other one, except they're still both in the ring. It is carnage in there, and Mother America is weeping because the Patriot is now the Patriot still, but it's a different country.
The People's Patriot with only a 1 on the Superstars. Tito Santana comes in for the first time, and we see that double team maneuver used so effectively last time as the Superstar has no time for the People's Patriot. Hits him right in the family jewels.
Kicking him right in the means of production. I guess that's like the time I use it.
Beautiful high-angle hip toss by the People's Patriot as he drops an elbow to Tito Santana. Tito is not afraid to go 1-for-1 with the People's Patriot.
Once again, we are just punching and punching out there.
It doesn't always have to be technical here, Monster. Sometimes it's just going to turn into a hoss fight as the People's Patriot drops a knee right into Santana's gut before just punching him silly. Darker Patriot comes in, a double team maneuver.
Got a mesh panel.
The People's Suplex throws Santana out of the ring as they club him in the back of the neck. The Superstar comes over and says, "Come, he's not on my watch," as he lunks in a headlock of some sort to the People's Patriot.
And Santana getting back in the ring. The People's Patriot is fired up, though, and the Nuclear Patriot is just is here. I can't stop staring at that shirt.
Nuclear Patriot with a pile driver for a 2 count. Austin right back in. You know, say what you will about the Superstar. He is a proud Texan and he loves his country as him and Santana take down the Darker Patriot.
He remembers the Alamo for sure, Owens, which is more than we can say for the Nuclear guy because I think he was recently created or something like that, and so he probably wouldn't remember that.
Darker Patriot suplexing both members for Santana, hits the hip toss. The Superstar breaks out the Fez press. I believe that got us the pinfall last time.
But the People's Patriot is having none of it.
Superstar downs both men, starts circling back before going blow for blow with the Darker Patriot. Darker Patriot floors Austin. People's Patriot back in. Austin is just doing that juking and jiving, punching, floors the Darker Patriot, but the People's Patriot catches the arm and seizes him before eating a whippersnapper.
Things are looking pretty proletariable for the Superstar out there.
People's Patriot eats a shoulder to the gut. Santana's back in. He wants a piece of this man. Santana unloading those fists on the Darker Patriots. He throws Austin away, gets confused, and goes over to Santana, throws him back in the corner, unleashing those feet. Is he going to tag in the Darker Patriot? No, he throws Santana out. That's what started this whole thing, Monster. Throwing Tito Santana out of the ring.
Looks like the Darker one needed to recharge before charging back into action. And once again, he's in the ring, and it looks like I would not want to be Steve Austin right now.
Santana beating the count with a beautiful arm drag on the People's Patriot. Superstar getting back up into his corner. The Superstar's got to avoid getting dragged into the mind games of this dastardly Patriot duo.
Bad attitude tonight, folks.
Darker Patriot tagged in. Double suplex on Tito Santana.
And you just know that if they win those belts, they're going to take them back to the motherland and melt them down and make them into, I don't know, some kind of like hammer and sickle thing. I don't know.
All right, here they're going to lay them right in front of the cryogenically preserved corpse of one Joseph Stalin, Monster.
That is absolutely correct.
Austin flexing his wrist. What's he got going on? There we go. That double team maneuver, but no cover on the Darker Patriot. They just want to unleash punishment. Darker Patriot's firing up, throws Austin to the outside and salutes the troops. Got a note passed to me by an intern leg kick here, Monster. Apparently, there is some scuttlebutt that the Darker Patriot may have spent some time in Chernobyl, thus giving him these, some might say, super heroic powers he's been exhibiting tonight.
He does seem to have some kind of metahuman capabilities, Owens. I consider myself a wrestler of science, and I've never seen anything like it.
Santana and Austin floor him. Austin with the whippersnapper on the People's Patriot. Drops a boot for good measure. Santana with the snapmare on the People's Patriot. Locking up and, eats a backbreaker. Oh, Santana. Got a pile driver going. People's Patriot is down. Santana for the cover. Dark Patriot breaks it up at 1.
Couldn't quite get it there.
The people are cheering, perhaps more for just wanting to see the punishment continue on the Patriot and the Darker Patriot.
That's absolutely correct. They're not sure what to think of these outsiders. All they know is that these two do not love the good old USA.
Santana, beautiful snap Sutrex, shades of the Dynamite Kid.
But is it going to be enough?
I would say no. What with the People's Patriot, Florence Santana with those punches to the solar plexus, and there we go, a shoulder tackle, drop Santana.
Just brutal, but Santana's still in it.
Don't count him out. There we go. Lightning quick, those arm drags. The superstar's back in, but then, hey, a hip toss from the People's Patriot. Austin floors him with one punch to the dome. Austin taking out both Patriots on this team. Going toe-to-toe with the darker Patriot. People's Patriot looks like he wants some as Austin floors the darker Patriot. The People's Patriot gets out of dodge.
Austin building up a head of steam here. Let's see if he can keep it going. Once again, throwing those elbows. It's like he's in a bar fight. He don't care.
Austin with the Russian leg sweep. The stamina is catching up to him. He can't capitalize on it as the darker Patriot sends him for a ride.
You got to figure that Russian leg sweep's got to be a little bit of thumb in the nose to the commie-loving Patriot.
Darker Patriot with a drop kick, not off the top rope, not the Scud missile we've heard so much about, but who can say is, oh my gosh, who's coming in? Looks like Carl Anderson's here, folks. What is the machine? The machine gun is aligned with the Mother Russia. Who'd have thunk it, monster?
I never thought I'd see the day when the Carl Anderson, a person I know a lot about.
The gun stun from Carl Anderson, the Dark Patriot. Carl Anderson most known for taking one Shinsuke Nakamura to the limit at the G1 Climax. Coming in, a close second. Couldn't quite put the man away, monster.
I mean, with a man like Shinsuke Nakamura, who could blame him?
Again, a gun stun, this time with the People's Patriots saluting the troops. Oh, they're just insulting Santana here. Firing up young Tito.
Throwing that salute to the hard camera. He knows what he's doing.
People's Patriots just flooring Santana, picks him up, gives him one more to the teeth for good measure, sends him off the ropes, and look at this, Santana caught a break. People's Patriot trips up, he tags in the Superstar.
He's going to be running out of gas right about now, Owen.
Superstar breaks up a suplex, goes for the pin, but Darker Patriot's there. You can't count out the Chernobyl Superman.
You know this man hasn't had a good meal before the match. They got to wait in line 3 hours for bread over there.
Superstar with another cover, and there he is, Darker Patriot. He is everywhere you don't want him to be, monster.
But the other guy's nuclear, actually, so it's even worse if you think about it. Those irradiated muscles going back to the corner, and the Superstar trying this tactic. Oh!
Elbow at the top rope. Jesse the Body Ventura is in, monster. What is going on? He has had enough. He's standing up for his country. Jesse the Body Ventura is a Navy SEAL, or an ex-Navy SEAL, rather. I don't know if you ever get to truly leave the SEAL team, but Jesse is here to cause trouble.
They say once a SEAL, always a SEAL, Owens.
Ventura,
after him thrown out of the ring for America, I don't think anybody would argue.
He has had enough. Just shades of Dutch Mansell coming to the aid of somebody talking bad on America. Much like Jesse Ventura, Dutch Mansell also served in Vietnam. The Body standing around looking imposing, not really doing much. Let's see what he could do. Picking up the Darker Patriot. Ventura, he's imposing, but Ventura, yes, just there to show him, hey, I can come out if I want to.
Not exactly a cardio machine, Owens.
Ventura has always been known for the Body, thus the name The Body, not the Stairmaster. Darker Patriot missing a kick. Santana capitalizes with a forearm to the face. Shades of one. William Regal kicking out of the corner. But Santana's too close to the wrong side of town. It's a pile driver, gets stomped in the back. Darker Patriot with a reverse, thrown into his own corner. Santana, what are you doing? Hot tags.
That 3 Mile Island driver is a real killer.
Santana trying to take out the shoulder of the Darker Patriot. Gonna hopefully stop that missile from coming down later. Only a 2 count on the People's Patriot. The crowd cheering it on. They want to see the boys from America and Mexico take out these traitors. 1, 2. Oh, only a 2. Only a 2, monster.
I'm starting to wonder if these Ruskies haven't been using performance-enhancing, whatever Russian food is. I can't think of it.
Borscht. Anyway, the superstar back in as the People's Patriots working over Santana doesn't even realize he's not the legal man. That's why you need good old American new math, reading, writing, and arithmetic, Monster. Am I right?
That's absolutely right. And
The superstar has had enough of the People's Patriots, suplex to the outside and throws up the dirty bird. People's Patriot comes back in. He's a house of fire. He's not going to take that. But Austin is again clobbering the People's Patriot right in the back of the head after a clothesline elbow to the back of the head. He's just playing with him now like a cat with a mouse as the Darker Patriot comes in.
Clubbering him in the squash. There's a couple boots to the solar plexus. And break to the eyes for good measure.
Rakes to the eyes, the man on the mask, though. I'll twist the mask up, won't be able to see. Again, that whippersnapper, clearly the superstar, has been scouting tape of the six-man matches we had going on, and Mikey Ripwreck taking advantage of a much larger opponent in Crush, constantly hitting that whippersnapper.
The greats have to study.
Tito throwing Darker Patriot out as the People's Patriot comes in, eats a Samir. Austin again has had enough, gets a chair. Tito with the figure four. Darker Patriot has scouted this man well. He knows a figure four from Tito Santana is the end. I believe we might have seen Uncle Slam, and no, Tito out at two.
I believe that's an atomic Uncle Slam.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about his traitor-ism.
Yeah. Well, and then the other guy just does a regular atomic, regular Uncle Slam. Doesn't have the nuclear powers.
People's Patriot in, clubbing Santana in the back of the head. Now, my faithful intern leg kick has some questions from the kids' corner today. So, from the kids' corner today, Monster, we have the question: what is the difference between Darker Patriot and one Atom Bomb from 3 Mile Island? Darker Patriot, as you know, super powered from the Chernobyl disaster in Mother Russia. People's Patriot with a delayed suplex, stamping on Santana. Sorry, Monster. Didn't mean to cut you off there.
Atom Bomb received his powers from bathing in the waters of 3 Mile Island, whereas Darker Patriot escaped from the Weapon Zero program and wandered the wilds of Chernobyl for quite some time. Like a beast in the exclusion zone, and now he wrestles.
People's Patriot missing a clothesline. Austin trying to capitalize, doesn't do it. People's Patriot with that elbow to the back of the head, but then Austin is going for this beautiful jumping pile driver, but the Darker Patriot right on top of him sacrifices his own man to get the advantage on Austin. The People's Patriot understands sacrifice, as you know in communism, right? One for all for one. Whippersnapper by Superstar. Austin fighting for the sake of Texas and America here against these Russian nightmares. With the cover, will Santana cut out the People's Patriot? Yes, but it's only a two. Again, those Chernobyl superpowers just saving the day here for the Darker Patriot. As he again shows off this mysterious venting on the back of his tights. Austin with a swinging neck breaker. We just saw the Darker Patriot showing the first signs of weakness, grabbing his neck. Maybe Austin's onto something, Monster.
Seems like he might be human after all, but if anybody can crack that egg, it's got to be Steve Austin.
Santana on the outside, the People's Champ just insulting the man. Again, saluting the troops. Shades of the Darker Patriot in the title match last time. Santana's had enough, throws him out. We get a double team maneuver. The illegal man, though, have to focus on the People's Patriot.
Oh! But he can't quite capitalize on it because he's got to be. He's left everything out in that rank. But no, okay. It looks like this guy is just made of
steel, like Joseph Stalin, head of the Soviet Union. Santana, though, it's a jumping knee with the cover. It's only a two. Darker Patriot trading blows with the Superstar. Santana goes to save his partner. Santana willing to make those sacrifices for his team. Back on the attack on the People's Patriot. Santana tags in the Superstar. Darker Patriot with the hip toss. Austin whiffing. Darker Patriot's coming in. People's Patriot, get him out of there. Granola, you know the rules. We're approaching 43 minutes gone in this contest. No signs of slowing down. As Austin again finds a chink in the armor of the Darker Patriot with that kick to the groin. Austin with that beautiful whippersnapper. You know, the way Austin's attacking the groin, it just reminds me of a documentary filmed in time called The Monster Quad Monster. I don't know if you're familiar with it. I'd imagine you would, but in that movie I discovered Wolfman has nards. You can drop anybody with a nice swift kick to the groin. Austin stomping a mud hole, walking it dry. Darker Patriot's in trouble as the Superstar has a chair, but right in the breadbasket. You know, they say if you can't breathe, you can't fight, and Darker Patriot's out to prove that here, Monster.
He's pointing at him, too.
Get him! Get him!
Yeah.
Austin, jumping pile driver. We've seen a lot of that from the Superstar.
Yeah, and you can't do a jumping pile driver if you get hit with a chair.
The Chernobyl driver from the Darker Patriot. He's fired up. The Superstar's days might be numbered, but no, there we go. Right in the groin. Darker Patriot has nards once again shown for the world. People's Patriot in. Tito fights him off. The Superstar decides against helping out. He knows Santana's got it.
Look it.
Darker Patriot floors the man before going back to the apron. That looked like a punch to the kidneys to me. Granola, come on. You got to get in there and be more decisive.
The urinal is going to be running red tonight, Owens.
Santana superplex from the second rope, the deadliest rope. Santana with a backdrop on the steel chair, no less. Armringer, he's looking to defuse this attack from the People's Patriot if he can. But People's Patriot shows there is no pain that he feels. That beautiful delayed suplex. Santana's up first, looking a little woozy. Tags in the Superstar.
Said that the People's Patriot has all the super science of the Russian science program, and the Nuclear Patriot has that, but he's radioactive, so that's more.
Austin, he's a lot smarter than we've been giving him credit for. We just saw that whippersnapper again, showing the effects on the People's Patriot. He's just grabbing his neck. Austin has surely been studying the tapes. He acts like he doesn't care, but this man is a student of the game.
He's a cagey little ferret, I'll give him that. But it seems like, you can be as cagey as you want. You ain't beating gravity, and the Nuclear Patriot knows that.
Austin clipping the leg. Jeez, maybe he's, again, like I said, he's crazy like a fox, that Superstar Steve Austin. Tito Santana, forearms. Gets cut off, though.
But is it going to be enough? And if it isn't, is that elbow going to be enough?
Santana getting ready for some high-tech maneuver. Austin double axe handle. Santana picks up Darker Patriot. Austin clips the knee again. How is this man even standing? Surely it's his nuclear powers. Santana sent for a ride. Back body drop. Darker Patriot picks him up. Body slam. Darker Patriot just clobbers him right in the face. Santana elbows out, returning volleys. Who's going to come out on top here?
Santana came to play, but he also did not come to play because he came to fight.
Darker Patriot thanking Santana for that lariat moments ago with the shoulder breaker. So we get all four men in. Santana to the outside. Darker Patriot to the outside. The People's Nelson on the Superstar. Only a 2 count. Austin and the People's Patriot trading blows as the Darker Patriots just looks on. His partner has Austin's number this time. Austin powering out of the People's Nelson. Darker Patriot breaks it up at 1. People's Patriot with the delayed suplex, just inhuman amounts of strength at his disposal at any time, but you know what? Doesn't matter how strong you are, once you get punched in the face, your plan goes out the window. I believe one Mike Tyson said that. We're 55 minutes into this bout, Monster. Thirst press! Thirst press!
Oh. As you can see, the Nuclear Patriot needed to retire to his corner briefly to freshen up his injections of nuke.
Thirst press again by Austin after flipping off the Evil Patriots. Only a 2. We got to do something about that Darker Patriot. Austin surely would have had that title locked in.
Showing them what they think about communism in Texas.
Well, that's how they tell you you're number 1 in Texas, Monster. The old double dirty bird. Austin clobbering both these Patriots down to try and help his partner with a setup, but Darker Patriots getting the best of Tito. Austin goes to interrupt, eats a suplex. Santana recovers in time to drop a pile driver. Darker Patriots down. Santana picking him up. Oh, eating punches right to the mush.
Rallying with that seemingly preternatural stamina.
Darker Patriot showing all that work on his shoulder was for naught with that shoulder tackle. Pile driver on Santana showing off for the crowd. The Nuclear Nelson.
1, 2.
Only a 2.
Oh.
Santana, you know, he's got a lot in the tank. Again, former Intercontinental Champion, former Tag Team Champion, all right? He's not going to be stopped so easily, but his partner Austin is concerned as the Darker Patriot eats a 3 count before returning to the ring.
Back in there, and it is just not looking good for the U.S. tonight, folks.
Hip toss by Darker Patriot. Santana knocking down both of the Evil Patriots as the Superstars back in. Superstar and Santana just smashing Darker Patriot. The People's Patriot is down. Santana's picking him up. What are we going to see? It's that pile driver so much tonight. Santana is not looking to win, Monster. I think he's trying to cripple this man.
That is the kind of anger that you see when you run afoul of the good old U.S. Owens.
Well, you know, Monster, we've talked a lot about Vietnam tonight with Dutch Mantell and Jesse the Body Ventura, and, you know, I feel like Santana's channeling a bit of that energy. You know, not one domino may fall, as they used to say. The People's Patriot with a pile driver and the Superstar. Here's the cover. Santana breaks it up at 0. Santana's getting ruthless, just elbow to the back.
Laying down that offense, and there's Austin trying to get that pin. Is it going to be enough? It is not.
Austin working over the Russian leg sweep. He's up top. Who's he going for? People's Patriot. Looks like he missed him more than he got. Back up top. Hits him again. Clean this time. Tags in Tito.
That classic high-flying offense of Steve Austin.
Back body drops him. Hits him with a chair right in the guts. Austin with a double axe gets another chair. People's Patriot. Pile driver. Looks like he just missed the chair. Good for Austin. Both of the champs are outside as the count goes on. Darker Patriot's back in. Santana's fighting him off. He's going blow for blow with Darker Patriots. The People's Patriot looks on. Is this man going to get involved? No, he decides better.
Oh. Santana knows the pride of an entire nation is on the line here.
Santana with the snap mare, seemingly a variant, you know, much quicker, more agile, more technical version of the whippersnapper. We've seen Steve Austin breaking out tonight. Santana hits a hip toss. Suplex blocked. Santana reverses. Darker Patriot on the outside. Referee Skippy Granola calling it right down the middle tonight, as any proud Albertan beef is. At 1, 2. Only a 2 from the ref.
The Chernobyl driver did not have what it took to put him away.
People's Patriot
Once
is
again,
Superstar Steve Austin back into Santana, floors the darker Patriot, who hits a hip toss on Santana. Santana holding the back. The champs might be in trouble here, Monster.
It is not looking good for the U.S. at all.
Superstar up there for a long time before getting thrown out.
That's superhuman strength. Who could possibly withstand it?
The People's Patriot couldn't quite see it because the angle looked like he went for the People's Nelson and dropped a knee right into Austin's back on the way down. That'll just cripple a man. That'll slip a disc. My stars. Austin with the whippersnapper. How is he still fighting?
Incredibly unbelievable that he could even still be standing, but
Austin,
he's going to do what it takes.
Superstar whiffing twice with that chair. He has had enough of the People's Patriot, but just can't capitalize.
The Kremlin drop claims another victim.
Now, Superstar, do you think the Superstar here, Monster, has been using this Russian leg sweep to kind of intimidate or insult the Russian opponents of his?
Yeah, I think he's making sure that his Russian opponents are in no doubt about what his opinion is. And his opinion is a punch to the face.
Superstar goes up top, can't decide, drops in, is going over as Santana is double teamed. Looks like he's thrown to the outside by the Dark Patriot and the People's Patriot.
They say hesitation is defeat.
Austin with a piece of a table, just standing there waiting, swinging neckbreaker on the Darker Patriot as Santana gets one in the breadbasket. Austin, a jumping pile driver. People's Patriots not moving. This could be it, Monster. Look at that groggy man, but you know what? The legal man, the Darker Patriot, and Tito Santana, whose neck is not looking good.
This nuclear augmented competitor.
Ref Granola is calling it neutral as neutral is. He might be Canadian, but you know, he loves his freedom. He's got no love for this Russian nightmare duo, but he knows what the rules are and he respects them as any journeyman apprentice is. Superstar with a whiff. Darker Patriot is trading blows. Who's going to come out on top? The Superstar's got his number. Here's the cover, but the People's Patriot's right on top.
It's like you're fighting the same guy twice. It's going to be like a nightmare.
Darker Patriot sent for a ride. Austin just a flapjacks him. He's getting desperate for these covers. People's Patriot not in time. How is the Superstar doing it? Ref Granola calling it down the middle. We now have the People's Patriot against the Superstar Steve Austin. Looking to win one for Texas, for America, to keep his tag team titles. The whippersnapper, this could be it. He's been working him over all match. No, picks him up.
Oh.
People's Patriot has just destroyed the Superstar's neck. It can't end like this, Monster.
And he kicks out. What?
Superstar just had enough. He's choking him out, and that's it.
Unbelievable.
Superstar is showing the Soviet Union what he thinks of him. Flipping on the old, you're number one on the way out.
The fans are loving it, Owens.
Skippy, how you doing? You haven't gotten your head busted open like last time. You were just bleeding buckets, man. It was wild. Yeah, 70.
Yeah, no, they must be
well,
alone.
it's 125% time. You know. Well, yeah. I mean, we. Do we want to start doing the deathmatch stuff and see if Skippo gets busted open?
Yeah, I have one more match in me.
Yeah. All right. Oh, we have we have our deathmatch belt. We got the leg kick memorial title. There we go.
Bear in mind you are aging at an accelerated rate in there, so just keep that in mind.
I mean, you know, that's me, baby.
It's time dilation.
Yeah.
Eat some cookies. I'll be right back.
Do it. I gotta change match type, I think. Oh. Delete these idiots. Alright. Now. Junior Big Sandy. Oh, okay. I know what I have to do. Alright. Was it gruesome fighting? Non-title. Yeah, thank you, Deathmatch. Remember it. So just, yeah, death matches. Did we do I think we did barbed wire last time. Gruesome fights, just MMA. Thank you. Misleading title. No. Cage deathmatch? No. Let's go to edit mode. If I look at the belts, it'll tell us the rules. Load belt. Alright, leg kick memorial. Heavyweight sing landmine. That's what it was, a landmine. Of course it was a landmine wrestling belt. I mean, you know. What else would it be? Alright. Yeah, we'll do the Calgary ring. The venue has to be the Big Garden Arena. Of course, Skipper's got to call this one. Mostly want computer. Well, let's just do random for the opponent. What do we got? Yeah, exactly. You're home, man. It's great. Nick Bockwinkel. Yeah. Oh, no, I don't want to pick. I don't know what you are. Leg kick. How are you feeling, Michael Purely Sexy Hayes against Session Moth Martina for a landmine deathmatch leg kick Memorial Heavyweight Championship? I mean, it is named after you. I think this is a good one, you know. Notifications. I enjoy seeing Doc Hendricks explode. Well, you know, hey, we'll see how that goes. That could be fun. Oh, Skippos. I finished up what I needed to finish up for DQ7, so once I can coordinate a time with you and the other two, I think it's going to be real good. It's going to be real dumb. I'm into it. And then I figure out, you know, what I do with them other games there. Drinking a juicy pineapple Hefeweizen beer tonight. It's pretty good. Yes, bye. Oh, so what else we got? Local Pilsner. I mean, I had two camo can Yinglings earlier. Those are pretty, you know. It's beer in a can, you know. It's a lager, you know. Does what it says on the tin. I had a seltzer. I also had a coffee, and I thought my coffee was done and went to pour the seltzer into the coffee, and, you know, wouldn't you know who won the pony? I ended up mixing my coffee and my seltzer and inadvertently made, you know, the coffee soda mess. But it wasn't sickly sweet, so it was okay. Well, see, here's the thing about beer in a can, Skips. If it's really, really, really cold and it's a really shitty beer, it actually is multiplying negatives and is very good. It's kind of like, you know, people will poop on Budweiser, and okay, fair enough. But, like, on a really hot day, if you get a Budweiser that's been just sitting in a trash bag full of ice, man, that is a tasty fucking beer. Or one time when I was mowing the lawn back at the old house, I went to the beer store. And Uncle Dan, the guy that ran it, was telling me, yes, but it's like sex a canoe. It's fucking close to water. Hey, I remember things my friends say. It's, you know, well, that's the thing. Like, it's, you know, a hot day. You know, you're going to sweat it out. It's more so just, you're sweating buckets already. You're probably a little dehydrated. So, you know, you'll get your buzz quick. It's fine. That's really what light beer is for. You know, either you're going to do some gross, you know, mixing it with spirits thing, or, you know, you've been doing stuff, you've been sweating, and, you know, one or two of them's going to do you pretty good if you slam them real quick. You know, professional drinking kicks, tricks, as it were.
Well, I'm back.
Oh, hey. Light beer is for hydration between real drinking. Yeah, fair enough, man. So, we're gonna defend the leg kick memorial title, which, you know, is held, as you might recall, from Session Moth Martina, who won it in a brutal contest with, you know, the former intergender champion of the world, Mr. Andy Kaufman. And she's going to defend it tonight against one Michael Purely Sexy Hayes.
Clock him.
Yeah. The monster, I managed to interview the challenger, Michael P.S. Hayes, tonight before the bout, and, well, he didn't really have much to say other than repeating, I believe as I quote, let me check my notes here. Bad street, Atlanta, GA, baddest street in the whole USA. Bad street, Atlanta, GA, baddest street in the whole USA. And it goes on like that, monster. I don't know exactly what he was trying to get at by that. I think he was trying to intimidate his opponent, but you know what? The session with Martina, she is hammered at all times. And I don't think she's quite intimidated by the purely sexy one, Michael Hayes. What are you feeling?
I feel like, you hear a lot about what kind of a place Bad Street is. But you also hear about how the only way to really settle a thing like that is on the landmines, and the death matching is in the landmine death match, folks. Which is what this is.
Put our timer up. Well, as we get one last note I get from my faithful intern leg kick, we have another teen corner here tonight. I think this is probably our last one for the evening. We have young Brandon from, I believe it is, yes, Dallas, Georgia. Didn't know there was a Dallas, Georgia. There's a Dallas, Georgia, who says, any man that wears as much Confederate flag apparel as Michael Purely Sexy Hayes needs to fall on several landmines. And you know what, Brandon? I could not agree more. Let's send it away to referee Granola here in Calgary.
That is just the exact kind of action we have for you tonight on the Superstation, folks.
Session Moth eating one right to the mush. Michael Hayes throwing her into the light tubes, but she is not phased.
I got a feeling she's had pretty much everything she's drank today Irished up a little bit. She ain't feeling no pain.
Session Moth showing Michael Hayes she is not intimidated with that delayed suplex. She will go blow to blow with any man in this ring.
You got to wonder for referee Granola what it's going to be like to be in the middle of all this stuff that could just blow up at any minute.
Purely Sexy with the elbow to the back of the head. Not seeing a lot of use of the plunder that, starts out in this ring. Just a reminder, folks, if you've turned in late tonight, the Calgary Stampede is coming up. Don't remember, folks, it ain't cheating if it's stampeding. Hayes with the snapmare on Martina, answering back to her snapmare earlier on. Martina pokes him in the eye, goes for the European uppercut. She has learned well what with being from Europe. Hayes counters with a suplex, picking up Martina. Throws her to the ropes and elbow right to the chest. Martina just going to break that arm. She is not one to be trifled with. Ref Granola right in there as he should be to make the call.
She's flipping it into a pretty respectable note. That was it a whippersnapper?
No,
Yeah.
a whippersnapper. Hayes with the elbow again to Martina. He doesn't seem to really want to be engaging with the Session Moth. This could be his undoing. Session Moth hits a big back body drop, but you know what? Again, we've seen her just have bloody wars with Andy Kaufman in the past. She is not afraid to go toe-to-toe with any man.
She came here to fight.
2.9.
Looking like Michael.
Martina again going for the submission, gonna just break Michael Hayes' arm.
Trying that psychology, trying to work a particular part of the body over. That is a classic offense.
Martina throwing Hayes into one of those unbroken fluorescent tubes. A little payback for the early moments of this match as we enter our 5th minute, and Hayes is busted open.
And it's only going to get worse from here, folks.
Hayes going for the pile driver. He appears to be fired up, stomping on Martina's back. It looks like he's finally taking her serious. Martina counters with a back body drop. Let's see some weapons get involved. We know the folks came here for blood. Hayes showing why they call him Purely Sexy, just appealing to that crowd. Martina and Hayes trading blows. Martina fires up, floors him with a karate kick. Hayes gets up, floors her with a lariat, and collapses.
A brutal exchange, and they're both looking much the worse for wear.
Sashimoth with a running bulldog as Hayes is just bleeding all over the canvas. Clocks her one right in the face, though.
The arrogance of this man.
Martina rolls him up. Shouldn't have been fighting, but he kicks out before a 1 count is made. Martina throws into the ropes, hooks on. Hayes just
trying to play that punch game. Ooh. Michael Hayes only really wants to play the punch game. Game where you punch the person.
Well, Michael Hayes does have that vaunted left hand, but, you know, it really hasn't come into play tonight. I mean, once again, into the glass. That board is now completely shattered. Martina has definitely got the better of Hayes as he answers with a running bulldog of his own. Hayes just punching poor Martina right in the face, but then technical skills are showing over Michael Hayes. She hits that beautiful drop toe hold. Michael Hayes whiffs on a punch. Martina answers back with a club and forearm to the face.
Hayes doesn't care for that too much. And it's... But the Session Moth ain't caring for it too much either, and now...
The STF as Ref Ganola is right in. Looked like he gave up, but no, Michael Hayes broke free. Martina back trying to break the arm against the 3rd time she's gone for it. Will this do it? Ref Granola's right in there.
Ah, no.
10 minutes gone.
10 minutes gone in the match as our announcer tells us Martina with a beautiful delayed suplex. Goes hook the leg. Hayes still too fresh. He might be bleeding, but you know, he's don't count him out. Counters with the suplex. And Martina goes in the landmines. She is busting open. Look at her bleeding on that plywood out there, monster.
It is slick out there. But she's still in this fight.
Martina comes in charged up.
Despite having just been torn to ribbons and blown up, she is not losing the beat.
Michael Hayes hitting one of his patented maneuvers, the DDT, but the Session Moth kicks out at 2. Irish Rip on Martina reversed by Michael Hayes, and again poses to the crowd.
Still in this fight. And when you showboat, you give her time to recover, and that's a tactical mistake you might not recover from. Oh!
Martina with the code breaker goes for the cover, only a 2. Now, I don't want to cast aspersions on Ref Granola, but I believe Michael Hayes had a handful of hair when he threw Martina down way back when. Ref Granola's really got to get on top of this guy. I know it's a landmine death match, but, you know, there are rules, and we do have to respect the monster.
Rules are rules, but the only rule out here in the landmine death match is survive.
Martina again, crack in the neck. I have another note passed to one of my interns. Apparently... here at the Stampede, the dome has been retracted. That is why Ref Granola has the hat on. The sun was in his eyes on that hair call. I rescind. Michael Hayes with a running bulldog.
The man's a consummate professional.
1, 2.
And that's, I was going to say that's got to be it, but don't count her out yet.
Martina again with the cover.
2.
Only a 2. Now, you know, Monster, they do say walk a mile in a man's shoes before you issue judgment, and I really should have done that with Ref Granola. And let me tell you, that man has big shoes. That's going to be quite long of a mile. Martina kicking Hayes to the back. Hayes is up. Martina, suplex. Again, look at the strength of the Session Moth. Don't count her out.
Just showing that raw power.
Classic Freebird DDT by Hayes. Goes for the cover, not hooking the legs. No respect for the Session Moth.
Oh. And you got to figure sooner or later their bodies are just going to give out.
I think Hayes is getting desperate. Goes straight back to the DDT, but still not hooking the legs. Martina showing off herself. You know what? I think she's earned that right, Monster. Look at this display so far.
Oh!
Pinning attempt by Martina. 2.9 as there's blood all over the canvas. Hayes with a pile driver, follows up with a stomp to the back. Martina is up, Hayes is up, running Bulldog. Martina is down. Hayes is too winded to cover, throws her into the fluorescent tubes. Martina with a drop toe hold to avoid any follow-up, just checks him right in the back. You know, showing she knows the crowd wants to see up here. They love a good hockey fight in Canada. Hayes is up first, picks up Martina. Just throws her again. Ref! It looked like it was hair. Hayes elbowing her right in the chest. Just staring at her. Just staring at her there, Monster.
A veteran technician like Michael Hayes is going to know, sure enough, how to use the sun's glare opportunistically to break the rules.
You know, I shouldn't I should not have judged the referee. I forgot just what a devious character, purely sexy Michael Hayes is. Look at that rake to the eyes before tossing Martina down, posing to the crowd, just those boots to the stomach.
Don't let his sexy exterior fool you. The man is a snake incarnate.
Looked like he was limping a bit there, Monster. I saw him do that suplex. I mean, that knee could buckle, and then where would he be? He could have Martina land on top and get the 3.
The Session Moth knows how to work a part of the body, and all she's got to do is stay alive long enough to do it.
Hayes, a running Bulldog onto the chair. Martina is really in a bad way, but he's got to hook that leg.
Oh, my goodness, that is not it.
Ref Canola out of the way, right in time. Martina just beautiful. Spinning it around before she hits that Hurricane Rana and dancing for the folks again. She's earned it, Monster.
It's absolutely true, and folks like to see, get bang for their entertainment buck. You see some wrestling, you see some dancing.
Hayes, though, answers that dance with a little jabby jab of his own before flooring Martina, but again, she gets up, hits him down as the cover, hooking this leg. Only a 2. Reverse from Hayes, both off the ropes, takes Martina down. Oh, he's really feeling himself right now. But Martina makes him pay.
On the part of Hayes, but the Session Moth is got an answer for it.
Martina winded, hits the leapfrog. Hayes back. Hurricane Rana with the pin. Hayes is bleeding on the mat. Only a 2.
Oh.
Hayes just desperate tonight. Running Bulldogs, DDTs. None of them putting away the Session Moth. And look at him as he just lays on the ground bleeding.
He's reaching down for anything he can think of. Yet another code breaker. That's got to be it. And things are going to get interesting now.
Martina has enough, picks up the kendo stick, drops it, decided on something else, and gives Hayes the opportunity to hit her with that backbreaker and start posing. Another backbreaker from Michael Hayes.
At this stage of a match, something like this could be decisive.
Martina, though, manages to hit that whippersnapper, picks up Hayes, throws him to the ropes. Martina off. Again, that Hurricane Rana. Shades of Lita in there, famous Monster.
Absolutely.
Monster, I can't believe Martina. That was a bit of a soccer hooligan headbutt before Hayes answers with an eye rake, and Martina hits yet another code breaker. But Hayes is up first, that veteran. He knows what he's doing. Wait, schoolboy.
That's rolling him right up. Could this be it? Wasn't quite, but the instinct is there.
Martina picks her spots. Don't count her out. Oh, look at that. Turnabout's fair play. Throwing Hayes down by his hair. If Martina goes to the ropes, Hayes back body drop.
And what's he going to do?
Another running Bulldog from Michael P.S. Hayes. Monster, he is sucking wind. Something fierce. The Session Moth. Part of a famous tag team over in Japan. The Queens of Kampai with one Natsu Sumire, who is, they're going to be reuniting over in London quite soon, but that's far away from now as Martina had a decisive pin. Refs making a call. I think Michael Hayes was knocked unconscious. Ref Granola concerned, even in a death match, for the health of these wrestlers.
My goodness, the regard this man has for human life.
Session Moth with another successful defense.
The fact is that when you step into the death match, you have to be prepared for all eventualities, like getting killed.
I mean, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oy. Well, hot damn.
Yeah. Good stuff.
All right, you want to do another? Or what are you feeling?
I think I'm good.
You're tapped.
Um,
Ref Canola is
pretty
concerned because he's got to make the coffin for any wrestler that actually dies. You're right, leg kick. That is true.
yes.
Yeah, no, I think I can keep going. Skippy, I will jump into the other channel if you want to jump in and talk malarks.
Right.
Party on, lads.
See,
Um,
oh, you're heading to bed too? Why do we even have landmines? I mean, why not have landmines, you know? I feel like, when you think about it. Where's it? I'll join you. Confirm. The monster is gone. And I'm still stuck as Ron Owens. Skippo's leaving. I've been going nearly 3 hours. That's my usual time. I might call it too, and I gotta move stuff tomorrow. I don't know, let's raid somebody. That's a thing. You can do that. Who's on? Let's find somebody. Following. Make our message Skippy is a coffee maker. Why not? Oh, actually, yeah. Hey, thanks, leg kick. I'm enjoying doing this raid. Yeah, all right. Yeah, well, raid Gnome Bitten. He's fantabulous. Yeah, I'm also, I have a bad thing in the future. I'm gonna get into speed running Dark Souls by making my own category. It's called Stair Step %. All right, here's Gnome Bitten.